not really living.
That takes a little bit of stress off of it though, because it's not like you're thinking, oh, I could be trying to improve myself right now. You just know you have to kind of buckle through it.
Yeah. It just kind of sucks that my throat hurts.
That is really shitty. I think I've had virus infections in the throat, and it's just like... It's painful because you use your mouth for everything. If you have like a really... If you have a virus infection in your leg or something, or like your feet, you can just sit, and it's not that bad of a deal. Whereas if it's in your mouth, it's like, every time you eat, every time you breathe.
Yeah. Like, I can't talk or breathe without, like, my throat just fucking hurting like death.
Yeah. Hey, Emma. Hello, Life Ma.
Hi.
Yeah, which one? Alright. Hello, Zone. Hello. Got here before the Discord announcement, PogCham. PogCham! Is Cliffside this weird, like, not CP Steel, but CP Steel map that we played the other week, or...? Hello, Satania. When you follow a channel and 3 seconds later you get a notification they're live. Feels good, man. Hello. Hey, Lifemar, it's a fan. Some bike guy who likes potatoes. Lifemar's avatar's a potato. Hello, Robot.
Who said that?
Prime Otter. The man's name is some guy who likes potatoes. Hello, Sandwich.
Oh, yeah, it is. Hi, I am Potato.
Lifemar's a potato. Hello, Lileo. You thought Woolen was going to play Osu. No more. I was playing Osu earlier. I think it's very doable for me to get 300 PP now. I was loosely... What the hell was this?
If you do, I'll cry.
No, I think I can. Like, I think it's... If I play through that Bravely You map, half the amount of time I played the other Bravely You map, I can probably get, like, somewhere between 96 and 99% accuracy on it. It's entirely on the streams. Oh god, this map's beautiful! Look at this! I don't know if you've got the stream open, Lifemore. It's like Borneo mixed with Upward or something. It's really pretty.
Oh, wow.
Hello, Prime
it actually looks really cool.
Squall? Oh no, not this again. You don't want TF2? You want me to... Ampotat. Hey, hello, Shiro. God, this map's really cool. I don't want to explore. Ignore me. Red team. I'm just exploring. Hello, Milkshake. Milkshake knew it was me. Thank you. Hello. Oh. So I've been doing a little bit of testing lately. I've discovered that any of the videos that are like the weapon review ones seem to get more views than the demo review ones, but they get the same number of views from subscribers. So what I think is that the weapon review ones get put into more random people's feeds, and I don't know why, so I'm experimenting to find out why. I don't like the YouTube meta game, but I think it's kind of funny to try and figure out why.
I think what it would have to do is that
it's a bit more general, maybe.
No, you're known as a really good spy, so whenever you have input on what is a good weapon and
people
how
want to like
use
read
it properly, people naturally want to know how to get better at the game, so they want to listen what a good player has to say about something.
Yeah, the titles seem more attractive.
Naturally inclined to watch it.
I mean, I guess there's like an aesthetic difference between a big review thing that's like, it's like the name of a map. It's a little bit less personal than, you know, it's basically just a normal commentary, but it's got a bit more structure to it. So normally when I make a commentary, I just kind of turn on the game, pick a loadout. I literally just sit on the hat menu and pick a bunch of hats and a bunch of weapons and sit and talk for a bit. So they're just like a slightly more structured commentaries. I imagine if they're in like different people's feeds, they're like, hey, you know, let's watch the structured one over the one that's... We're not entirely sure what it is. It's like, it's a review. We're not, you know... So maybe all of them are being put into people's suggested feeds, but they're only clicking on the weapon ones. This map, by the way. Everywhere I go.
It really is unfortunate. I'm gonna have to actually watch what I say now, because everything I say is likely to be screenshotted by Yoma.
Yoma screenshots everything. The title is...
He does.
That makes sense though. Like the review, the map review series are basically meant to replace the POVs for the time being, because the POVs were meant to be the, you know, realistically they're more just basically competitive. Not like, I mean, guides, pseudo, but like opinion giving.
Did anybody else like actually do that on Spy? Like just
Yeah, I did it. I did the
weekly
POVs because a man I used to watch called Optimus Prime, like North American Spy. I used to watch his POVs, and he stopped in like 2012 or something. So when I was doing commentaries, I think this was the map just after when I. This was the one where it was after I did like an SFM. I completely forgot about this video. I did an SFM like time lapse. So then I played Pyro on this custom map, which we were talking about the other day, and I completely forgot about. This was that video. In that one, I said, "Hello, I'm going to start doing POVs." So they were meant to be something to be watched by people so they can gain information. So like, if you watch a POV, it's the same as having watched the demo. So you can get a bit of information. You're like, okay, that was a bad idea, that was a good idea. Whereas the commentaries are a bit, you know, they're a YouTube video. They're meant to be watched and entertained. So maybe that's what it is. I'm not entirely sure. You never look at demo reviews, yeah. Because, like, the actual content in the demo review isn't that dissimilar from a commentary. It's, like, the actual, what I'm saying is fairly similar. It's, you know, me talking about the gameplay and giving my opinion on, like, weapons and loadouts and positioning and all that. It's just, instead of it being live commentary on a pub, it's a post-commentary on someone else's demo. But anyway, if they're replacing the POVs, you know, pseudo-replacing the POVs as being, like, the competitive tutorial-y thingy, I can't think of, you know, what's a better word, like a practical video, I guess? It's meant to be more educational than entertaining.
Video.
Analytical video, yeah, it's meant to be, like, the more educational than entertaining one. I think it's quite reasonable, but it's basically filling the... God, my aim is awful today. I've only just turned on Tf2 as well. Did I disable auto-reload or something? Yeah, anyway, it makes sense that it's basically filling in the same niche. So, like, the commentaries are still getting the same commentary number of views, and the demo reviews are getting the POV number of views. So I guess that makes sense. There you go, we've figured something out. That was basically what I was trying to work out. This is not Spy. We were playing Spy, and then I missed a shot, and I felt sad, so now we're playing Scout until I feel a bit better. The person playing is what matters to you. That's fair. So, if I were to review my own demos, you'd be more likely to watch it than me watching, you know, North American Spy from X Division, because you feel like... I mean, you just maybe prefer it, but maybe you think there's better input or something. This is a lot easier. When you're reviewing your own demo, it's really easy to be like, yeah, this is what I meant. Whereas if you're reviewing someone else's demo, you're like, well, I think they meant this. I'm not entirely sure. And there's a couple of situations where you're like, well... The enemy team here, I have no idea what they're doing, and I wasn't there at the time, and I don't know this team, so you have to kind of... What on earth? That was a nice pipe. Yay. You enjoy the demo reviews because you know how competitive works while not being good enough to play contributive. Fair enough. You binge watch your videos every month. Hello, Shiri. It's a lot of videos. I went and looked at it. It's like 300 or something. Like, the POVs and the commentaries are both, I think, over 100-ish. Like, there's some commentaries that aren't in the playlist, and the playlist's at, like, 98 or something. And there's some POVs that aren't in the POV playlists, like from cups and stuff, because they had a different title and the YouTube auto ad didn't work. So between commentaries and POVs, there's like 200, and then there's like a bunch of misc videos that don't fit into any of them. Quite a lot. A lot of content. Hello. Can I have a left click? Thanks, friend. Dance. Oh, if you want to join the pub, by the way, feel free. If this one ends up dying, we can go on the other THG server, which is like... Did they disable auto reload? Give me a sec. I keep finding myself at no ammo. CL auto reload 1. Why? You see, I'm clicking. Why was my gun auto reloading? My push to talk doesn't disable auto reload now, does it? Did they update the game at all like the last day? Yeah, that's the IP if you want to join. It's a little dead maybe, but we can also play on Cashworks maybe later. Gun broke. Look, it's not. Why is it not reloading? If I switch back, does it reload? If I go onto soldier, does that auto reload? I can't shoot on. Oh wait, you know what it is? Maybe. I am not allowed to attack. Excuse me? Why am I not allowed to attack? What? Why can I sometimes... Oh, is my mouse... Maybe my mouse is broken. I think my mouse might be broken.
Maybe you're broken.
Right click disables reload. Maybe, I think my mouse might be broken. Maybe it's automatic. Oh, you know what it is? You know what it might be? My middle mouse has been broken for a while
is it
now.
Your tablet, maybe?
No, maybe my middle mouse is permanently pressed down, so as a result it thinks I'm trying to middle click. Because like, yeah, I think my mouse might be a little bit too dead for this game. That's not good. I don't really want to have to buy a new mouse. Hello, Redogs.
Darn. You should put up a donation goal.
I'm not putting up a donation goal for a mouse.
Why not?
One of the things was a necessary upgrade that people can actively like contribute. Like people can tell the difference between a microphone. I upgraded my entire audio setup to make it so the stream was like better in every way.
I had to sleep last night. I don't want to hear it, Woolen.
Oh, sorry. Oh god, you've not been doing very well lately. Oh.
I have not. I've been really shit.
Jesus.
It's probably because of the fucking virus thing. Wow, that was really American sounding. Fucking yeah, that's great. Anyways,
I imagine being ill probably may be that. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, because I just haven't. That would explain why I haven't been able to sleep recently.
We did, yeah.
And why, like, every morning when I brush my teeth,
it would be really rude of me to get that donation and then put a goal for
that might also be why. God, I love viruses.
Similar to your enter key and your keyboard, yeah.
Why does a clean, pure individual such as myself have
clean
to get this
and
sickness?
Pure individual? Look at this liar.
I shower daily.
Do you also clean your teeth, you heathen?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So this pub's a little dead. Apologies, Redogs. We're gonna play casual for a little bit.
I bet you shower naked, you whore.
No, I put my underwear in this shower. Of course not.
Nice, man.
Anyway, my reasoning for not putting up a donation incentive for the mouse, as far as the stream's concerned, it doesn't matter what. I could be using a tablet. The microphone's like it's like a big deal. Whereas with the mouse, it's, you know, I might as well use like a Sainsbury's default £1 mouse.
I think that like a lot of people, like if you just put up a thing saying, hey, I kind of like want to.
Yeah, but I don't. I had.
Then there'd probably be a lot of people that were like, hey, I want to help.
No, but Crazy Red donated £100 the other day, Lifemar. It would be like.
And you said that, oh wow, that'll help pay my bills for the next couple of weeks or months.
Yeah, but like it would be unbelievably, what's the word? Disingenuous of me to be like, oh no, I don't have income. No, I don't have like disposable money. It would be like being one of those like I think Northern Lion mentioned this in one of his Fallout videos. It's like one of those billion pound a year Twitch streamers who still beg for like 4-digit donations. It's like, you know, you're kind of at a point where Amazon's paying you enough. When did the name icons get smooth edges? This annoys me. What do you mean? Anyway, yeah, like, I mean, I'd rather not have to buy a new mouse, but I didn't have his donation the other day, and now I do. So I think it would be best to put that towards a mouse rather than me being like, oh, I can't afford it. You know? And also, it was paying for electricity bills. Very, very different. Oh dear. But what you're super annoyed is the disabled broken. You're really annoyed already. I mean, jokes aside, I guess it's kind of annoying if the actual gameplay itself suffers as a result of me having bad hardware. But like, audio is such a huge deal on Twitch. Like, go and look at a stream from like 2 months ago with my broken snowball. It's like so much worse. What's up, Bonfire? Full setup, mic setup picture. Here you go. Oh, I think I did have a picture on Twitter, like a couple of months ago. Wait, does my ambi reload work? My ambi auto reload works fine. That was weird. Maybe it was just like a temporary little glitch in the matrix. Oh, should I also change my name in game to be like baity as hell, like we normally do? Oh
yeah, you should change it to please give me money, I need a new mouse.
And your Twitch Prime icon is gone. On my screen, your Twitch Prime icon's still there.
It's not there for me. Wait, do I still have it? I don't know if I do. I don't know if I have Twitch
You've
Prime.
never subscribed to me on Twitch Prime. You've only ever done it the normal way.
I mean, I have Twitch Prime though. Not
oh
anymore,
yeah, you
though.
get.
Okay.
On my screen, you've got... Oh, no, wait. You've got purple star, you've got the bit donation, and you've also got the moderator.
You can only have, like, 3 thingies at once. Unless you have the Frank or Z thing, then you can have 4.
Is there not a Twitch icon difference between Twitch Prime subs and regular subs?
Nope.
It was... Oh, yeah, it was replaced by the bits. Oh, that makes sense. Because they're both Amazon side, what's his face? I keep forgetting the head of Amazon, what he's called.
No, I mean, like, I went into my settings and, like, went to edit appearance to see if I had the option to change it to a,
goodbye, world.
Prime badge, but I just don't have it anymore, so I guess,
How do you get a video game? You click on the menu.
Which means that I will not be able to sub to Menti unless I put $30 on the card.
Sub to Menti for $30. No, wait, sub to Menti for $5 a month?
No, sub...
No, wait. Yeah,
that's what I do. I sub to Menti for $5 a month.
Yeah. The half-price sub thing gives them
that's for
the
your
same
first
amount.
Subscription, I think. I don't think it counts.
Make
for
an
resubs.
alt account, subscribe to Menti 5 different times.
That'll
that way
lose my
he gets...
streak.
No, but he gets more that way. Because normally Amazon gets half and they get half.
I just want to maintain my streak on this account and then give you $25 there.
Oh. Is Gorgon real? That's fair. You're trying to look on men, but they don't die.
Maintain my streak as like the first subscriber on your channel, because that's pretty neat.
Yay. The Twitch Prime Turbo verified and per channel bits donation icons all take up the same slot. You can choose which one shows up. Does Turbo still exist? Was that not replaced by Twitch Prime? Like, Twitch Turbo was where you could pay Twitch to have like a premium experience, except it didn't make any difference.
Turbo still exists for some reason.
Can people still buy it?
I don't know why it does.
Why would you buy it?
You can still buy it, but Prime is the exact same thing, but cheaper.
Okay. Well, I mean, do you want... Oh, it's called Ted Bezos or something. Do you want to give Ted Bezos more money? He has hair implants. They're expensive. By the way, can I just mention quickly how just, like, horrifying hair implants look? You ever looked at a picture of them? You don't want to. It's horrifying. When you're trying to click on men and they don't die, often you have to click, like, harder. I always find if you mash your mouse really hard, it's a bit like when you play Mario Kart or Diddy Kong Racing. I was more of a Diddy Kong Racing guy. If you, like, tilt the N64 controller while turning, you turn faster. So in Tf2, if you just beat the crap out of your mouse, you actually shoot harder. It's a true thing. Oh my god. This is a good Lunar Clock remix. This is, like, amazing. Like, I told you how sad I was the other day that I had a, I got right to the end of the spinner on Hidden Hard Rock Galaxy Freedom Dive and also nearly beat Everything Will Freeze Extra and also nearly beat Big Black all on the first try. I felt really sad because I thought I'd reached a new high. And then I realized I could read, like, whatever AR that Bravely Use the End is. I think it's a lot higher AR than the regular Bravely Use. Because I couldn't read it before. Whoops. I want to get the medic. There we go. How about your gift card? Oh, hello. Whoops. Oh my god, I just like this song. I don't want to have to go around and click on people. I just want to listen to this. LifeMod, did you remember that you changed your push to talk the other day? He might have gone. He might be deaf. Where do you get inspiration for the names of these streams? I mean, LifeMod suggested this one. Normally I just make them up. No, wait, LifeMod didn't suggest this one. He said to call it... What's the Bohemian Rhapsody thing? He wanted to call it that. And then I instead decided to call it Raviolo, Hallarino, it's me, your friend, Wallarino, or whatever. Nope. You got me. Seems legit. All mice are secretly pressure sensitive and that translates to in-game damage. That would make sense. I don't know, I just thought, I like a good rhyme. Is that engineer really going to die in front of his own sentry? That would have been horrifying. Wait, does Afterburn outdeal damage from like a level 1 dispenser? That makes me think. Is this real life or is this just fantasy? No, that wasn't it. It was, that one. Whatever the lyrics to that's... Wow, okay. Whatever the lyrics to that bit is. I can't remember what it is. Galileo, that's it. Is this fantasy? Doesn't Afterburn reduce healing rate now? That might be what it is then. You can now die in front of a dispenser just... Wow, okay. You now just die in front of a dispenser despite having, you know, heal regen on. Ooh. I love it when you can track invisible spines because you headshot them, and it says the critical hit thing on them. It's really broken. That's a tip, by the way. Hello, Cherry Red. I'm not. I always say Cherry Red. I'm sorry. I kept saying Cherry Red yesterday. I apologize. It's like, I feel like if I just call you Red, it will be a lot easier to remember. Because you've both got like the double D thing going on in your name. I think it was confusing me. Hello, Crazy Red. Lifemar is dead. I think Lifemar may have died. Not that that's a very good thing. I'd rather he didn't. Not a big fan of the whole low Lifemar thing. You wanna hit? Oh my god, this song is getting to a real banger of a situation. Sakura is just like top tier to her. Woo. Is Red just better? Because that way I can't confuse you with Cherry Red. Ooh. What am I doing? That's an old vid. Is impure. Don't be mean. Hello, Smolder. How's the THU server looking now? I'm kind of waiting for it to switch maps from Cashworks, because that way it will be fun. Hello? Why are you hitting me? Do you want a high five? Okay. I'm going to change my name in game to like bait people. Twitch.tv/ yeah, we go. Juicy. Lunar Dial. Lunar Dial is like S tier Toho song. Would you consider that headbanging? Just all Lunar Dial remixes are headbanging. Hello, Abdo. And thank you for the tentacles. Who was it? It wasn't you that kept coming into the chat and posting the tentacles and the Vohio, was it? Or the Contra? I asked Daniel if he wants to come, and he says, I don't know. So I said that Milkshake might come, and he didn't reply. And this worries me, because if we get Daniel, then we can get Milkshake. And then we can have an actual party where Lifemar isn't dead. Wait. Lifemar's online on Steam, so maybe it's clearly he's not away. He's still at his PC. Because you go away after like 10 minutes of being AFK. Oh, God. Hello, Dermsky Pemp. Did they fix that? If it wasn't your name now. I'm awful at remembering. I know I'm not disguised. I'm awful at remembering a lot of things, and it makes me an awful person, and I accept that. I accept being an awful person like that. Ooh. I'm gonna take this health pack that I don't need. Watch out. Shooty, shooty. I thought I could get the scout as well. You see that bullet spread? Like my crosshair was on him and everything. Hello. Well, that's okay. Can you play some sniper later? Yeah, sure. How was your day? My day's been actually better than usual. I've been not terrific lately, so I decided maybe it's a sleep thing. So I set several alarms. I set like multiple alarms for like nearly like, you know, like 9:50, 9:45. I understand it's not. It's like it's like pretty late to wake up for most people, but for me, I was waking up at like gone midday, like 2. So I was like, maybe I should wake up at like 9, 10 o'clock. So I started doing that, and I woke up today and I made like a video and I played some Osu and I felt pretty good about myself. So in terms of actual productiveness, I mean, I made a video. Literally, that's like, you know, it's literally productive. It's making something entertaining for some people and generating a bit of ad revenue. So basically, I worked like an hour or 2 or 3. But yeah, not too bad. I'm not feeling too bad today. I know Lifemar's death. Lifemar's like completely died. He has like a viral infection in his mouth or throat or something. Is his throat? You think 75% heal resist makes a lot more sense? Yeah, it's like a 25. If you set someone an afterburn, they heal 25% slower or something. It's really odd. One of these days you're gonna S up and change your name to twick.tv. Maybe. Oh, hello. Wait, what? Did I just jump through that demo, man? That's not okay. Maybe this server's a bit janky. It's a possibility. Oh. See, a lot of the time, by the way, tip for fighting snipers, when there's no medic on them, often they'll be on like 180, 125. So what you want to do is you want to body shot them twice to get them to like 89. That way they don't tend to run away. Snipers tend to run away when you shoot them in the head because they take 102 damage, they shit themselves and go and get health back. When they only take like 20, they're like, oh, this is okay. But that's secretly enough. It's actually minus 75%, really? Okay. When you woke up, you didn't sleep. Yeah, like the day before that, I had an hour of sleep. So, you know, maybe it was just having sleep that made me feel a bit... Well, I've got a bit of a ping. Or something. It doesn't feel pingy. Yeah, that felt normal. Wait. Come on, shoot your gun. Yeah, there's no. I was gonna like butter knife him, and then I realized that he was probably going to like one-shot me with a crit. No? No reaction. You heard the dead ringer right next to you. Just do not count. Okay. Weird, man. I'm not even gonna try and fight you. You might kill me. It's worrying. How do you get Nerfgraph to really show up on tab? You go into my configs. That are on YouTube and Pastebin and everywhere. You'll find them. I have a scoreboard.cfg. That makes it so when you press tab, it aliases tab to a special scoreboard alias. And when scoreboard is active, it activates netgraph and the scoreboard in Tf2. And when it's not active, it disables both of them. So you know, it's nothing to do with Tf2. It is like an actual piece of script. What are you doing? Oh, just kill me. Just take me out. I wanted to high five him. He wouldn't let me. You're on the high ground. You can't high five him. An hour or 3 or 4 or 5. Yeah. You're feeling it was a miscommunication because the guy who added the feature and who wrote the changelog. You don't think you slept for around 2 days? That's well, hello zombie as well. That's not what on earth. That's not terrific. You should probably like rest. Sleep's good. It like regenerates all the it gets rid of all the weird chemicals out your brain. I think so anyway. I'm not entirely sure what a lot of the sleeping does. I don't think most people know, but to my knowledge it is like when you're during the day and you're doing thinkies and humaning and, you know, doing all that kind of people stuff. Hello human beings. Fellow human beings. Your brain generates a lot of like waste chemicals and stuff. I thought that's what it was. And when you sleep, it gives it time to get rid of that or turn it into something else or whatever it is. So when you don't sleep, you end up having a bunch of trash in your brain or something. I'm not. I wish I knew. It's something that kind of interests me, but maybe someone else does. Your auto-exec is bugged. It won't load when you open the... What? You know what it is? I'm missing a lot. I think it might be the fact that my mouse is broken. There may or may not be a correlation between a dead mouse and the inability to aim with said mouse. This does make me think. Brain power... exactly. You have to exec... You should do the high five taunt on the background and then backstab people who fail the taunt. Ooh, make me sleep, Woolen. Make you sleep. I can make you sleep. Just listen to me talk for like 2 minutes and you'll be exhausted. You'll be like, what is he going on about? He will not stop talking about Toho. What the hell is Toho? You'll be confused. You see that sniper? He turned around immediately and like crapped himself. This engineer gonna do it? Yeah, look. If you do 102, people just shit themselves and turn around. If I were to just body shot them twice and then headshot them, I'd probably get the kill. Probably, you know, unless they turned around after the first shot, which most people should, but they don't tend to. Hello, Raddy. Look, we'll do like a duo. I'll pull them over here and you backstab them. How about that? No? Well, you know, I thought I'd help him. Humaning and people stuff. Well, don't say stuff. You can't sleep. I mean, Toho's a video game. Don't do that, Bonfire. Don't do that. What I tend to do to sleep is put on Big Clive videos, which is him. It's like it's a friend of Ashen's, I think. And he just does like electronics videos, so like, you know, wires and electricals, and they're like really long. I think they're kind of interesting, but they're boring in the sense that it's a bit like school, so you can kind of get to sleep to them. And he's nice and Scottish, and there's a lot of them. Like there's a lot of his videos. That, or I have like Northern Lion videos on. And I put like his Isaac videos on. Normally just YouTube helps me get to the sleep. Recently I've been watching really long Worcester runs, like Pokemon speedrunner Worcester. Last night I rewatched his, I guess it was a different run. I watched his Pokemon Red in 1 minute 51.82 or something? I don't quite remember. 82 doesn't make sense from a, oh! There you go. Oh, you got me. Something's either up. It's either my mouse or it's the internet. I'm not really sure what it is, but maybe I'm just bad today. You think you slept twice to Woolen's commentary? I wouldn't be surprised. Just there's like, I wouldn't be surprised if people ended up like listening to them in their bed or something, because I watch a lot of YouTube in bed, and just like, it's just noise. I find noise helps me sleep when it's just like a continuous. It's not like, you know, suddenly yelling or, yeah, that was definitely. Did you see that like bit of a spike there? Like that wasn't my ping. My ping's 50, but there was definitely like a lag between me. Yeah, the server just jittered there for a second. That's weird. Maybe it's because we're on a. I headshot him. Okay, yeah, the server's a bit funky. I'm gonna stream for like another 3 or 4 hours or something. There's just 2 lines though. Yeah. Are you gonna play a Hat in Time? I don't know what that is. Nice and Scottish. You like quoting you, Woolen, it's fun. There's definitely like some janky server shit going on here. It might just be the Valve server. Like, if you see that guy down there, just ice skate quickly. Which part doesn't work? The whole thing. So, like, earlier I mean, you must, maybe... This stream's only been going on for half an hour, but earlier we couldn't reload. Like, auto-reload was broken even. And my middle mouse hasn't worked for a while, which is... I guess it's a reason in itself. I wouldn't be surprised if the sensor's screwing up a little bit as a result of all these inputs that it's probably getting all the time. Oh, it's not fine. If I aim just with, like wait for people to walk into my crosshair, it will be fine, because that doesn't rely on actual aim. It just relies on timing, like that. Look, just walk right a bit. There you go. Like, that's a kind of really easy way to aim, is just stick your crosshair someone and wait for them to walk into it. They'll probably get it eventually. So I can just do that for a bit, I guess. Matt Fong looks not broken on yours. Do you also have DirectX level 8 and Matt Specular off? Because I have Specular. I can't remember what my Specular setting's on, actually. Oh god. Yeah. Some real jank. Just shoot me, I'm going to take your health back. There you go. A lot of people compare it to Mario Sunshine and Wind Waker. Oh, the game you were just talking about. Yay. A Hat in Time, sorry. Oh, I know exactly what it is. I saw the Kickstarter for it years ago, and I saw that it was coming out. It was like a... It looked a bit like a Wind Waker mixed with Mario 3D World. Mario 3D World, maybe not a good example. It was a 3D platformer. Yeah, it looked really good. You've noticed Calmongo conflict isn't working a lot. If you send me my Razer mouse you have now, does that count as a triple sub? I'd be worried that you knew my address. That's probably the first question. Wouldn't be like why you donated me a mouse. It would be how you knew where to send it. I'd probably want to get like your phone number and your local police or something. Oh, this is a saucy tune. You didn't see me, just like right there. Okay. I need to dominate 3 more people and I've got the whole server to myself. Ooh. He did it. He got a trick stab. He's finally learning. Oh, there's a heavy coming out. Oh, maybe not. Maybe the THG server is doing okay now, because I think it might just be this pub that's a bit funky. Little toaster. Send it through snail mail. Is snail mail just the post, right? Let's leave the server. Oh, there's a spot. Hooray! It's on steel, but it might switch afterwards. I mean, it will, but you know. Oh. FPS max 30. Remember the iPhone game Snail Mail? I most certainly do. I don't own an iPhone. I mean, I guess I do. I have an iPhone 5C lying around somewhere. It's not got any charge in it. But I could probably put Snail Mail on that. But, yeah, I remember that. We were talking about this on the other stream, weren't we? And then afterwards, I started thinking about other old iPhone, or other old iPod games, I should say. And I remember it was a game called Pet Wars, or something like that. And it was kind of like Pokemon, but with non-copyrights. Oh god, maybe it's my internet. You see how my knife just like janked down and then janked down again? I think it's quite clear on the stream. Maybe I just have, maybe my net settings are broken? I don't know what it is. Because everything looks normal. Tap Tap Revenge? Tap Tap Revenge, yeah. I'm trying to think what else was there. There was, fuck you. Tap Tap, Tap Tap Revenge. Tap Tap, Tap Tap Revenge. That was a good game. Red Bull, I think we spoke about. What was another one? Doodle Jumps, I think, is probably... Excuse me. I just, like, skate off his forehead. That's not okay. Doodle Jump, I think, is still around. Like, they're still updating it. And they didn't even make, like, a Doodle Jump 2 or anything. They just updated it to work on bigger phone screens. The old Tetris they used to have was pretty fun. I don't remember what version of Tetris it was officially called, but, like, it was pretty fun. Doodle Jump Re. Oh, all the balloons were ported. Like, the balloons and the Bloons TD. All the Bloons TD. Like, the original Bloons Tower Defense for the iPod, like, before they made 3 and... I don't even know if they made 3. Just before they put 4 and 5 onto it, the original Bloons Tower Defense iPod edition was absolute... It was awful. Like, it had, like, no features, and everything was really, really hard to see. Because the old iPod was, like, 480p or something. It was not usable. There's definitely some junk going on here. Maybe I have another program open. Give me a sec. What's using up all my CPU? Flash player. Maybe that's YouTube. Quite weird. Tap Tap Revenge is impossible to get now. Wasn't it bought out by Disney? And then they, like, deleted it? Because I wouldn't be surprised if someone owned, like, the... Oh, it's Satania, hello. I wouldn't be surprised if someone owned, like, the files to it and you could put it on, like, a jailbroken iPod or something. But you probably can't download it legitimately anymore. I'd be pretty surprised. Oh, it's Gorston. Well. You heard that. Wow. That was horrifying. Hello, medic. How are you? Is there going to be like a demo like right here? Are you actually laughing? Don't do that. That's rude. Oh, you thought you killed me with the shield, maybe? Hello, Mr. Streamer. Hello, Chalk. Do you think it's worth watching Spy Pops to help you predict? Yeah. Yeah. If you don't actually play Spy, the easiest way to know how spies play is to watch them play. As weird as that sounds, the easiest way to play against spies is to know exactly what they're thinking. And unless you main Spy, the only way to do that is via watching stuff like pods, I think. So if you watch them, you'll be like, oh, that's why they've been decloaking. Oh, that's where they tend to go. That's what they tend to do. That's what they... etc. You know? Oh, I'm gonna die here. Oh, nearly. Come on, sentry gun. It does not get sapped. Oh my god. It does not get sapped. You know people's cosmetics? Doesn't yours... I mean, it's also the name... It says you're auto-hosting me, so maybe it's cheating, but you had like a Stormy Storm coaster, didn't you? But yeah, if you're playing heavy, or any class like medic, and you keep dying to spies and you're not sure why, go and watch like... Go watch like some povs or something. Might help. Nico. Thanks, Western Jesus. Oh, PL. Oh boy. Yes, exactly. Hooray. Ooh. Life Mar, are you still dead? Yeah, he's gone. Your second loadout? I don't know. I'm sorry. I have not a hamster's testicle idea of what it could possibly be. The easiest way to learn is to literally focus only on it for a couple of games. Yeah. That's true, Scramble. Like if you play product as heavy a couple of times and you exclusively think about like spy checking and stuff, you'll probably notice some patterns. Like they always seem to go into that little hole, or at the start of the games they always seem to go about there. The Switchy do commissions. I don't know. They're quite hard to get. It took her like 9 months or something to end up drawing mine. But they were dealing with their own things as a result. So that was why they were late. But I don't know. Switchy originally did the stuff just as like unpaid for, unsolicited art. They just kind of did it, which was beautiful. And hence I was like, hey, can you draw me official things? I'll pay you in black tar money. Yeah, Switchy's like ridiculously good artists, but they're not like a really active commission kind of person like that. Like you go on, you go and see like Medley. Whenever the commission's open, they immediately will sell out in like 10 minutes. They're like they're an artist who does this kind of thing as a job. I think Switchy just does it as a hobby off the cuff. I need to get this health or I'm gonna die. Yeah, if you can get a hold of it, it's like pretty good. Is there a man down there on low HP? Maybe I shouldn't be playing like hit scan with a broken mouse. I should be using like rocket launcher or something. Why not me, Snooze? Do you do art, Abdo? Do you do beautiful art? And you will make Bonfire's profile look beautiful? I could see this happening. I'm on your team, Blue Man. Don't worry about me. Is this Chirino? This is Chirino. Wonderful. I fucking love this. I can actually turn the music a little bit if Lifemar's not here. How about that? There you go. A little bit of a dooting on in the background there. Good song. Hey, Milkshake. Bonjour. It's cool. You might use it as a YouTube, Twitch profile picture. See what Abdo does, and when he asks you for payment, just say pun Oko 30 times, and he'll be like, oh, that's fine. Wait, Gorson, I'm gonna butter knife you. That's not a butter knife. That was a rocket launcher in my bag. Yeah, it's this perfect maths class, but like instrumental rock version. Daniel's still not coming. Cake? I think Cake's probably playing WoW, isn't he? TK isn't, TK's kind of been off lately. He keeps doing Overwatch scrims. It worries me. Browser crashed. Hello again, Yoma. What browser are you running, may I ask? Do you remember, by the way? It's a PSA. I think it's Steam Enhanced or something, or Better Steam. Something like that. You might want to uninstall it, whichever one it is, because one of them has now been bought out by a Russian scam company. It was like a year ago, but they've only enacted on it. And they are asking for all permissions. And they are sending a bunch of your own data to like some weird server that people don't know. So yeah, you might want to double check if you're using like a Steam Enhanced plugin. I think it's Steam Inventory Helper. I want to uninstall that, or at least look into it. Yeah, you think you still have Pap Type event? Yeah, if you still have it installed, it'll work. I'm more of a dog person. This counts as payment. Ask him. Yeah. Well, and do you think you should watch me knife povs since NA doesn't have many gun spies like EU? Most of my povs are knife heavy. Like, most of the povs are from like 2015. Where, well, that was unfortunate. It was mostly my bad, but it's better to blame it on other people than yourself. Most of my old povs were like knife heavy, because it was only until like 2015, late 2015 that I started shooting a bunch. So like, I don't know, there's like a pretty good spread. Most of them are kind of old though. It might be good though. A lot of them were from back when like weapons did different things, like the Dead Ringer didn't give you a speed boost and it protected you for like 1,000,000 damage, or the L'Étranger didn't actually work, hence why I never used it up until like the 50th one. You know. But you can have a look around. That not... Oh. If you want to have to revenge, I might have to get it for you. But, well, the other thing is, it's not necessarily just like whether or not they use their knife or their gun. Spies still tend to go into the same spots and do the same kind of thing. Like, you know, they tend to go into one spot. If they're playing the product, they probably will all decloak in that little corner. And once you know what that corner is and how often they go there, you'll start looking there all the time. Your 50th POV was probably UTC Gold. No, it was only the first, like, 8 that were gold. After that point, they were all platinum. And I almost never... I think I've only ever posted, like, 1 season's worth of ETF2Ls. When you wouldn't... Before you started shooting people, you were normal. I mean, I used to switch my loadouts around a crap load, and then Toast yelled at me one day, and then I just stuck to using one loadout ever since then. That's literally why. Like, I'm not even kidding. He watched the POVs, and he was like, wow, that's really, really annoying. It angers me. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll just use one loadout. As far as heavy is concerned, a lot of gun spies still go for the backstabs. Yay. Rather than peppering with headshot. I mean... Most of my, like, very few of my POVs are purely gun spy, as a result of the era they were made in. And even those that are probably still have some useful information in them as like a heavy. I mean, you only really need to, if you go and like just pick a couple from like 2016, like the later ones from 2016, you'll probably get some good info out of there. Yee. I mean, playing Pyro and Spies helped me like deal with both classes when I'm playing as the other. Like, since I play Spies so much, spy checking on Pyro is like the easiest thing in the world. Like, I always know where they're going to be, and I can always catch them out, and it's pretty good. I can help my team out quite a bit when I play Pyro. And then when I play Spy, I often know what the Pyro's thinking, so it makes it a lot easier for me to play around them. It's quite good to play a lot of classes, because it gives you like a good background and a lot of stuff. Can you get Toast to yell at you? Yeah, you just ask him politely, and he will start yelling at you in Danish. Oh, no one wants to talk. Life Mars dead. I don't... Spirit? Do you want to stream tonight? Well, I'll end it with friend. Tonight, friend. There we go. That'll get him. The word friend is just definitely he won't just reply with a no full stop anymore. You were yelled at by Toast if you took it out of context. Oh, don't do that. Excuse me? Oh, alright. I haven't really got too many other people to ask. Porky's playing PUBG. I haven't played PUBG in like a month or two. Woolen was a Pyro main before he watched anime. Someone's changed that command. Say bun or floofer. Oh, that works. We have buns and floofers. There you go. That's how you grab him in. We'll be able to like pull him. What on earth is this YouTube thumbnail? Horrifying. We'll be able to wrangle him in. It's going to pier now, isn't it? So it's like an actual map. Ooh. I'm wearing slippers because it's really cold, but these slippers are like really years old and they're all falling apart, so I keep having to like put the polystyrene back inside the feet. But Life might change it. I wouldn't be surprised. He went around and changed a bunch of the commands. Naughty Life Mar. Ooh, Pier. Okay, we're gonna try playing like not Spy for a little bit, or just to see. Oh, yes, let's play Sniper with the I never used the Heatmaker. A classic Sleeper. I'm going to try playing Huntsman just for a little bit. We can switch to like the normal sniper rifle later. I just want to test and see what the network settings are like on these other things. I feel a little bit janky, and I'm not sure it's down to the mouse. Play Medic. I don't know if Medic's like the most fun thing to watch on stream. That's the only reason I don't, because a lot of it's just like... Yeah, it's not really any action. Hello, Milkshake. Well, I mean, Demo might even be a better fit, to be honest. Maybe we'll play sniper if we die or something. Yeah, no one's replying. I think everyone's asleep. It's like a Wednesday afternoon. Wow, I forgot to jump. Unfortunellement. Unfortunellement? I think it's unfortunellement, isn't it? It's like French for unfortunate. I'm gonna die if I do this, aren't I? Yeah. There's a big health pack in here, though. It's fun if you hit airshot crossbows every time. That's true. Am I going to hit airshot crossbows every time? Probably not. Hey, Milkshake. We can get Milkshake to do it. He did it. Do it again. Hooray! He's the world's greatest. That's a really high one. Can you deal with it? Oh, he did. Ah. Maybe Lifemar fell asleep. Maybe. You're on the pizzeria map. Yeah, this is like the... What was it, Inferno or something from Counter-Strike? I don't remember what map it was. It kind of always reminded me of that quite a bit. Lifemar, you're not dead!
No,
that makes me happy.
My sister-in-law, I guess is what she'd be.
Is she visiting?
Like, no, she lives with us, but she like knocked on my door and she was like, "Hey, can you open this like bottle?" Because it had a thing on it, and she like didn't figure that out, I guess.
Oh, so you were being helpful. I was worried that you'd like fainted or something.
Yeah, and I bet that Bonfire and Yoma are convinced that I was like doing naughty, lewd, horrible things. But
I was more worried for your health. I was worried for my friend's health, not like they were like, you know, just non-stop janking it. Oh god, hello.
I mean, honestly, that would be much more likely than me dying, so...
I don't.
Yeah.
Does Lifemar snore? That's a good question. Lifemar, do you snore?
I don't. I think.
Do you?
I don't.
How would you know? Do you like record yourself in this?
No one complains.
Jesus
Christ, I fall asleep
right?
at class a lot, and like people will tell you if you snore in class, because they'll like wake you up and go, "Hey, shut the fuck up," because it's annoying.
Doesn't snoring tend to happen if you sleep on your back though?
I'm not sure. I sleep on my stomach.
I like my do it on stream. Yeah, I sleep like forwards and sideways a bit, and I kind of flick between the two sides depending on how I'm feeling.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I think that's quite a normal thing. Because when I was much younger, I used to sleep with my sleep up, and then I started to find it kind of uncomfortable, so then I just kind of stopped. But for a really long time, I only slept on my back.
Apparently, it's really bad to like sleep on your stomach because it messes up your back.
I don't think that's the worst thing I'm doing for my back, to be honest.
Yeah,
for the hours spent
sitting
at a computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, the super pan sniper killed my medic. He fragged. Oh, Jesus Christ. I just whacked my
I actually kind of
head.
want to like get a proper chair.
I don't have a proper chair, but I have a backrest. A lumbar support, you might want to call it.
Yeah, I don't even have that.
I did it. Alright.
I mean, like, I have an office chair, but it's just kind of like something we found on the side of the road that wasn't covered in disgusting.
Mess around with Matt Fong and Matt Spook.
It hadn't been rained on, and it wasn't stained, so it was like, whatever. Like, it looked relatively new, honestly.
Sorry, what?
The chair that I have, it's just like some office chair that.
Okay, we'll listen to this. This might not actually be loaded.
That somebody just put out on their curb.
Your textures. Like, for some reason, I can't focus on what it is you're saying. You were saying something, and my brain didn't mentalize it.
The chair that I use, it's an office chair, but we just my mom found it on the side of the road, and it wasn't like disgusting, so she just kind of picked it out.
Did she clean it?
I don't know if that's yeah,
hey,
we like
disinfected
it and whatnot just in case, but
I'm alright, thank you.
Fine. I don't know if that's a thing in other countries to just leave
kinda.
things you don't want on the other side of the road. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
Yeah, I figured that was kind of like a
down my road. There's been
thing.
There's been a side table just sitting there on the side of the road for weeks now, and no one wants it.
Yeah.
Outside the gym I used to go to, there was a couple of office chairs and stuff. People just have too much stuff, and a lot of the time you can't be bothered to sell it.
When I worked, I got paid, but I'm in school now, so no.
Oh, no one else wants to talk to us. Daniel said maybe. Cake is now away. TK doesn't reply, and Spirit didn't care. It's very
we don't need those rude men.
I even said to Spirit that we had buns and floofers to try and excite him, and he just did not reciprocate. Screenshot. Wow.
He must be feeling very ill.
No, he's playing Prolander.
Ugh. Yeah, he's feeling very ill. That's another thing I never said until I started talking to you. The word ill. I've never said that.
What do you say?
Not feeling well, sick.
But sick is like a verb. Sick is an action. Like you're being sick. You are.
Well, over here, sick just means like a state of not being good.
Yeah, we just say ill.
It basically just means ill. Yeah.
I thought ill was like a worldwide thing, like all around the world.
Yeah, I think that ill, like, once I started hearing you say it, I was like, wow, that sounds much more proper.
Yeah.
So I'll just say that from now on, because that sounds like what I'm actually trying to say.
Yeah. Sick just seems like...
you guys use sick as in, like, a word to describe, like throwing
sick,
up
nasty.
or something?
Yeah, we say, yeah, sick is, yeah, if you're being sick, then you're being sick.
You're, like, throwing up and you're having, like, pustules on your face.
What is this?
Just nastiness.
Leave me be. Be gone.
Sick nasty.
Yeah, or sick nasty. I'm a friend.
Is that like an actual thing that people say? I thought that was just something that you just said as a joke.
I think some people probably do. I wouldn't be surprised at half the thing people say these days are.
Because I thought that was like really funny. Because I thought you were using it like ironically to describe something as cool. Like,
yeah,
like
I mean, it's not real.
Kill.
The thing that happened is what life wasn't said wasn't interesting, also wouldn't went to the gym. I went to the gym for a bit and then I realised it was too expensive, so I stopped. That was only like, I think this month it runs out. I cancelled it last month and it has like a month rollover. But like, it was too expensive. It was like, it's like £40 a month or so, £30 a month or something, I don't remember now. But like, it was not one of those really good kinds of gyms that are worth that. It was like, couple of what do you call them, rowing machines, like a couple of cycle machines, that was about it.
Oh yeah, Bonfire had a good point, like things like Do Not Fret and The Madman. just Woolenisms.
I don't know when those are from, I think those might just be me.
Yeah, like, okay, so The Madman, I specifically, like, Do Not Fret, I don't know of anyone saying that other than you, well, before I heard it from you.
I think that was me because...
Like, I know it's a normal phrase, but like, I've never really heard anyone say it.
Fret is not... People don't say fret. I think what it was I meant to say so... Often when I want to say a word, I try to think of like the best way to say it. And often it doesn't come up, so I just make up a word, or I like use a really old word that no one uses anymore. So like, don't worry, I always thought it seemed a bit too colloquial.
Do Not Fret is like a biblical phrase.
Yeah. I thought it was too colloquial. So I thought I'd try to think of something different. I think it was just on the cuff in like one commentary, and then someone said they liked it, so I like took it to mind. I can't imagine how many things I've said that no one has pointed out that were just like a one-off. How do you send him screenshots? You can just take a screenshot on like Poosh or Imgur or something.
Yeah, and the Madman. I specifically remember like seeing some kind of meme in like 2015.
Yeah, it's r/madlads. The Madman, he's done it. He's really doing it.
Oh man, that was like my favorite meme for a good while, and then like I heard you say the Madman, he's done it, and I'm like, oh,
I think it's like I remember what it is. It's like I told like Jones to lie on the floor, and he actually did it. The complete madman. I think that's the origin of r/madlads, and I just really like it. I think it's really good
because it just completely over exaggerates like everything that's going on, and it's so
madman. He's done it. I like he's done it. I think that's a Northern Lionism though. He says let's go a lot, and he's done it. He's like, he does say let's done it. Let's go. Oh.
I also now refer to like damage that I shouldn't have taken in a video game as stupid damage because of Northern Lion.
It's a one run. Why am I not taking any damage?
And I've like been calling it stupid damage since I was like 12.
That was some really stupid damage. Yeah, I do a lot of verboseness, verbosity. I'm quite a verbose person. I wonder if that's a word. I like to make up words. Oh, Spirit says if he feels like it. I'm gonna say, me and Lifemore, I love you very much. Please come say hello.
That is very true.
Let's see what he says. I'm very, very happy that Milkshake joined the Discord, by the way. It's just been non-stop bun action.
I have a notification on Twitch. Mentalex has requested to be my friend. Oh. It says Mentalex, your channel moderator.
Man, that's why you're friends with him. He's your channel moderator. Sigafu says cute way too much. I think that's an American thing. We don't really use, I mean, cute doesn't feel right.
I love the word cute because I love cute things.
Yeah, I love cute things as well, but like it feels wrong saying it. Like adorable is alright, but cute it's wrong. It shouldn't be saying that. It's like a, I don't know why. I don't know what it is.
Well, I feel like over here, like we don't say cute as in like something that's like just like very innocent, and like the rest of the world uses cute as like that's something that's very innocent and very.
What do you use it for?
Cute.
Oh, no, you use it as like an insult, don't you? Oh, that's cute.
No,
the fact that you thought you could best me teleports behind you.
I guess sometimes, but that's not how most of us use that.
While you were studying the Death Ring, I was studying cloak management. And now at your time of need, you dare come to me for help? It's like a picture of Electron J. Oh my god.
But like,
and
when we think of something as cute, we think of it as just like, it has like...
The bun thing, rabbits. People just like rabbits.
It's more like a physical feature kind of thing, like mostly referring to girls.
Yeah, if you call a girl cute, it's like they're under like 12. Like, oh, that's a cute. It's like a cute daughter you've got there.
If I were to go to a you do not say that. Oh my god. You are like instant pedophile if you say that.
Really?
Like, cute is more of
it's like a compliment. In America. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Here it's like, hey, what do you think of my like kid? They're great. They're really cute, aren't they? That's what cute's used for. It's like what parents call their children
we don't
and
use
old
that,
people.
Though. Like if you called something that someone else is wearing cute, you kind of want to bend them over a table. Like that's just how it is over here.
Life, you live in a really odd country where apparently everyone's just non-stop, non-stop orgies.
Pretty much, yeah.
Very Tf2 mean that way.
If there was a girl my age and I liked her and
girl, you do that. You say girl a lot as well. We don't really say that.
What do you say?
I don't know. Like person or their name?
Call them birds.
Birds.
What part of England is it that they've called women birds?
Nowhere.
Really?
England's in the 21st century. It's just racist old people.
Okay, fair enough.
We call little girls cute all the time. Yeah, here it's like, oh, that's a really cute baby or something. Like it's like that's a cute puppy. That's what it's used for because that's what the word means.
Now, something I will clarify, if I'm referring to an anime girl as cute, I don't mean it as I want to bend over a table. I mean that is in like,
cute, it's like, oh, that's a great
cute
design.
Precious, must protect. Like, Kana,
immediate
she is
protection.
very cute. Must protect. Cannot loot.
Yeah.
Kana is the only lolly I know of that cannot be looted and shall not be, or it will be punished by death.
I want to reiterate that considering we're on a live stream like now. The only.
I said what I said.
Favorite racist old guy?
Bill.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Or just Bill. No, not that one. Well, yeah, just Bill.
I'm a big fan of
George is pretty good too.
I don't know anyone that's famously racist. I was gonna say Stephen Fry because that was the first old person I could think of, but I don't think he's racist. I think he's like normal. Hello, fellow human. Yeah, we say hello, fellow member of the human race. Must be great breathing and respirating. Am I right? Digest some food earlier.
Human with an X and X chromosome.
In your country, maybe. Whoa! Keep saying URL failed to upload. Do I need to protect?
That's another thing that I've been saying lately. Like, if there's something funny or just weird that happens, I go wee. Like I just do that. Like I don't know why. Why? Why have you done this to me, Woolen?
Northernline did it, and I thought it was funny, so I started doing it. It's also, I think it's a 4chan meme. You normally put it with like a Pepe, like a rare Pepe. You have like a woo. It's not like a weird loud, like, but I think it's kind of funny when you do it incorrectly.
Like woo.
Weird lad. I like how there's a balloon.
Like, oof.
Look, Tf2's 10 today. Let's make the balloon model in the game in all the spawns. That's how we'll celebrate it.
God damn it, Yoma.
What did he quote you? Woolen, were you that kid in grade school who sent kids to the Shadow Realm for stealing your lunch money? In England, we don't have lunch. We just like get forced to learn 24/7 from like 8 till 10 all day. PM, that is. You never stop. There's no such thing as eating here. You simply obtain nutrients from vegetables via osmosis. And so help me God, if you were to be stealing lunch money, you'd be putting the clapper good in it, fam. Get it? Cute is cute. People, yeah, I mean, you know, in the literal sense, words are whatever people, as long as people understand what you're saying, it doesn't matter what word you use. Words only become an issue when you make them confusing for other people. But in terms of the bit, Lifemar, you're weird. There you go. It's all a bit. All it came down to. Sigafu says like something nice different about the ordinary. He says, oh, that sentry spot's pretty cute. Yeah, we don't, that's like me saying sick nasty, but like unironically. Like, that's a well sick nasty. Yeah, I don't have a kill streak one. It's like well sick nasty in it fam. Like I don't mean that. I mean, you know, that's well sick nasty my famalam, obviously. Osmosis, biology flashbacks. Hey guys, do you ever just osmosize? Osmosize? What? Nice, no? You're having mortal. You are Lifemar's mortal enemy for immortalizing all the stupid shit he says. Are you really immortalizing it?
Yeah, he really is my.
Are you like carving it into stone and then like treating it to like respiration? Is respiration what your lungs? Is it respiration what your body does when it gets like oxygen and converts it into
Yeah, respiration is like
movie
what you do
juice.
whenever you like just turn oxygen into energy or oxygen, glucose, and.
Do you ever just like grab glucose and oxygen cells and particles and just
glucose is my favorite
respirate?
food.
I love glucose. Wow, that earned in your pants is key.
Every day.
Oh my god, really? You can't be saying that on twitch.tv/Woolen Sleevelet.
I'll respirate where I want.
Don't respirate in public. Wait, why is it called a respirator when it's actually more like a rebreather? Nice direct hit. I just killed 2 people.
I'm not sure.
With a direct hit.
Oh, by the way,
reflex.
does this like audio level sound fine?
Yes,
like,
fine.
for my voice. Okay.
That's
It's
like
like I moved
normal.
the mic much closer to my face and lowered the gain a bit.
Hooray!
I don't know if that does anything though, but I thought it might.
Whoa, I didn't know. Boobies. Hello, Daniel. Do you want to come and say hello to me in your Irish voice and then yell at me for something? Probably should stop shooting you. Yeah.
Boobies.
Hello. You also
Nice,
did it in the
man.
Irish accent.
I like those also.
Yeah.
How are you, Daniel? And why have you been offline the last like 4 evenings?
Because I was Sunday I was moving up to uni. Monday I went to sleep at like 9.
9
Yesterday yeah.
Wow.
Yesterday I was online but I didn't play Tf2.
Bless you.
Today I played video games.
Bless you.
What am I meant to say? Shoot another one. Shoot another one. That's not it. That's wrong. Oh, I got bonked.
You can say
When
excuse you. by
You
the
are
way.
shotgunning.
My shotgunning
isn't the best.
Yeah,
Wow, that's rude.
my aim today is just awful. I'm hoping it's the mouse. That or I've gotten really, really bad in the last like
It's
day.
the shoes.
It might be the shoes. Yeah.
Hey everybody, if you want to donate to Woolen so that he can buy a new mouse, that would be much appreciated because he really needs a new
do
mouse and
not-
it would be just absolutely amazing
Do
if you could get
do
a new
not
mouse. That would be
steal
awesome.
money from twitch.tv/Woolen Sleevelet viewers. Oh, also Daniel, we might get Milkshake in. I offered him giving the mumble.
I know you mentioned.
And I didn't want to get him in without you being here because I thought it might be awkward maybe. Because
It's
like,
gonna be awkward either way.
but he's
Aren't-
Dutch.
aren't
Wouldn't he just be
Daniel
lying
and Milkshake
around?
lovers?
Yeah, I thought that because you knew him, he'd have like a friend here, so we could invite him in
Like
and be
I
like
talk to him occasionally.
on Mumble.
No, in
Oh.
text form.
Oh, I don't have any more Pepsi, by the way. I'm really upset about that.
You mean Beppis?
Yeah, that.
Are you alright? You just
The
sounded
only
really
thing
sad
I
all
have
of
to
a
drink
sudden.
is orange juice. I
don't
ran out
have-
of
I don't have
water as
Pepsi
well.
Woolen.
Orange juice is way better though. It's full of like
Yeah,
citric
but I
acid and
don't.
stuff.
Yeah, but if I wake up at 3 in the morning, I don't want to have to drink orange juice if I'm thirsty.
Do you not? I always want to drink juice in like the middle of the night when I wake up.
No, you're not normal. Sorry.
I mean, I'm not normal, but it's not because I'd like juice. I think. Is my
Yeah, but
juice
did you ever drink orange juice after
brushing your teeth?
brushing your teeth?
Yeah, but and 5 in the morning, the fact that you brush your teeth like 5 hours ago doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you don't.
Looks
yeah,
like
but
some
you go to
medic.
sleep at 5 in the morning is the thing.
You found a PS2 mouse? You mean it's in PS2 slot? Oh, well it was in like you'd only brushed your teeth like a little while. Okay, that's fair. And your tap
No, but
water's like nasty or something.
I'm not sure if it is safe to not die with.
Is that an issue?
Well, like sometimes it's not healthy to drink tap water.
Oh, I always drink tap water. Oh. Should I not be doing that?
Nah, it's probably fine if you're not dead.
I mean,
Well, I say dead, like you won't die, but it can make you sick in like
I'm
extreme
like
cases.
perpetually pretty ill.
Who knows? Maybe it's from your tap
I
water
do
drinking.
filter it though. I have like a Brita. Oh, not even.
No,
Not like a
that's
real.
not- that's
It's not a
not-
real
then-
Brita filter. It's
Then
like
it's
a.
probably fine.
It's a fake one. From
You're not
Boots. It
just
was like a
like
tenner.
putting your mouth under the tap and just going.
I mean, I did that when I was younger.
Yeah, same. I do that if I want to rinse my mouth out after brushing my teeth.
Really?
If I don't have a cup or anything.
I tend to like have Listerine. Asajj, Wooloo, Friday or Saturday for Terraria sounds good. Saturday sounds alright. Friday or Saturday. Friday might be better actually. I'm not sure. What works for you? Because I think Daniel, you said you were not too sure you wanted to continue.
Yeah, I've refunded the game, TBH.
You managed to refund it.
Wait, what
Yeah.
game?
Terraria. How many hours did you get in it? I thought you got like over 2
2.
hours.
I had exactly 2.
Oh, so you were able to refund. Did you plan
They-
that?
Wait, Woolen,
No.
does that mean that you need another player for your Terraria thingy?
I mean, maybe.
Because mine
The-
still doesn't work and I don't know what's wrong with it.
Because it was like, I stopped playing because I had to go do something and like help them with something, and then I was just like, I don't really want to play it again.
That's fair. I do remember that the version of Terraria we were playing was like exceedingly hard, and it was intended for people with hundreds of hours. So like,
Yeah.
your
it's, like,
experience
really
of it
hard.
wasn't. That wasn't like the normal experience of the game. Normally, it's a lot slower and a lot easier. We were playing like really, really hard mode. But if you didn't like the general like mechanics and stuff, that's fair. The game is.
Yeah, I
the
made
game
like
is
I
that.
made like a rabbit cage, and then I'm like, I don't know what
Yeah,
else.
that's
to do
not
now.
normally what you do. Like, I thought it was a bit weird that you're just sitting and building. Like, it's not like Minecraft where you, I mean, you can, but you don't tend to just sit and build.
I wanted to build a rabbit cage because I thought it was really easy to build, and then I did it, and I was like, okay, now I have no more future goals.
What on earth is my chat doing? Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I think Cake, me and Asajj were working. I don't know who else we'd get. Like, if Life Mars is broken.
Like, the thing wrong with it is, like, it doesn't,
Trentsu.
like, the
Tretsu, maybe, yeah.
there's, like, FPS lag, unless I'm using, like, clicking a button
Was that your
on my
push to talk
mouse.
thing? Oh, yeah, that was it. Your, like, mouse was, like, breaking. Maybe I should stop playing
Actually,
Pyro.
I'll try that again, because I did change my push to talk to E, so
I think
that
so,
might
though.
do something different, but...
You're trying to be a woo.
But, well, I was playing Osu with Woolen yesterday, and I was like, well, that's a convenient button. But anyways, like,
E.
I use caps lock.
but the thing about Terraria is that if I was pressing my push to talk,
There's a sniper in
would,
the water.
it would, like, stop the lag. If I left clicked, it would do it. If I right clicked, if I click my middle, like, mouse button, like the scroll wheel, like, it was just weird. Like, any mouse input would stop the lag.
Hmm?
And
I
I don't know how to
know.
troubleshoot that.
That only just sounds like a drive. That sounds like a hardware issue. Was it only OSU? Was it any 3D title? Or full screen
Terraria,
title, I
you
should
mean.
say.
Yep, yeah,
What do you
Terraria.
mean?
You said Osu instead of Terraria.
I thought you were also having the issue in OSU.
No.
Maybe
I don't have it in
reinstalling the
any other
game.
game.
Did you try reinstalling the game?
I guess I could try that.
You
it's not a
right-click on
terribly big game,
Steam
is it?
and
It's like 200
meg.
megabytes.
You could install
yeah,
it
that's not bad
in
at all.
like.
Yeah, I could install that.
It's
pretty
probably
easily.
smaller than the software updates on your phone.
I don't update my phone if I'm not on Wi-Fi, but like
Your phone
Yeah,
is
I
Symphony,
probably
Symphony of the
smaller
Night
than
took
that.
about like 20 minutes to download, and it's like 300 megs. So
Milkshake.
I hate when
Is
your
a
phone
medic.
like it shows there's a software update and you like try scroll off the notification. It's just like no.
You're
Heck you.
not allowed to. You have to update. It is in the
Yeah,
law.
it's so like you can either not update it and deal with the notification forever, and I'm like fuck that. I'd rather update.
Did you see that the new iOS update is like 2.5 gig, and most people's phones don't have that much storage space?
I love Apple.
Hmm.
Yeah, but you can animate the poop emoji to have your face.
Oh my god, it's
That is
totally
pretty
worth
good.
it. It's totally worth having to delete all of your apps and all of your pictures just so you can animate your shit emoji. Australians are now bronze.
I know
There's not
like
a lot you can do
people
about
who
that.
said if they had a grand they'd buy it, and I'm just like, why though?
You could buy every copy of Splatoon, a Wii U, and a Switch, or every copy of Pokemon and all the consoles to play it on for that amount. What? You're on the server, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I headshot a sniper with the huntsman and he lived.
Hmm. I felt like the
Well,
networking has been
have
really
you ever
janky.
Have you ever played a game called Magicite or heard of it?
Yeah, I heard of it because
I've
once I
heard
wanted
of
to
it.
make I wanted to make a video game and I wanted to call it that, and then I googled it and I realized it was already a thing.
Yeah,
And
my
maybe
older
it's,
brother like gave it to me for my birthday one
Hmm.
year, and I played it for like 30 minutes.
Okay. Did you
It's
enjoy
a really
it?
pretty looking game. Yeah, it's really fun, but like I
You
don't
know
know
what
why I
I'm
just
gonna
haven't
quickly
played it.
disable shadow play. I think my issue might be shadow play again. I had this yesterday when I was streaming Osu. I had to like disable shadow play.
Okay. This is weird. This is really weird. Okay, so Magicite's doing it too. That's very strange.
Hey,
It might be a
Lifemark,
game
do
maker
you know what
thing.
game won't do it?
It might
Dragon
be a what
Quest
thing?
9. You won't have that issue if you play Dragon Quest 9.
Okay, but
Disable shadow
Woolen,
play
it might be a
quickly.
what thing?
It might be the renderer, so it might be DirectX, it might be OpenGL, it might be Game Maker, it might be
It might be one of my like
Unity.
Nvidia like
a lot of games are made by Game
driver
Maker these
settings.
days.
Or what's it called?
That Cook Serve Delicious game that every single YouTube channel on planet Earth is now playing.
Like
is
a
made
setting
Game
in the
Maker.
Nvidia control panel might be weird for some reason.
Do you have shadow play enabled?
I have it uninstalled.
Okay, then it's not bad. You can sleep. Bonfire, if you need to sleep, don't sleep ever. Sleep is for the weak. Hey, look, it's ZFG's Legend of Zelda.
Alright, if I have
Ocarina of
a
Time
if I have
game.
an 8-core CPU, should I have threaded optimization on?
For what?
Because right
Every
now it's on
3D
auto.
title. Google it.
I don't know, just in general.
Where it's cooking with Woolen Part 3. It's
'Cause I know it should be off for Osu because it
it's
messes
simmering
with
right now. In non-existence.
In that case, leave it on.
I would recommend Googling it. And then...
Google.ie.
Google.ru. Ran Roo. Remember that video?
No.
Ronald McDonald dancing to You and No One Was Her.
Oh, that video, yeah.
What was...
That reminds me of this video I want to send you.
You ever looked at the skybox on this map? There's clouds. There's something not right with those clouds. Look up to like the top left of the map. Like turn around 180 degrees and there's like all the clouds are like.
Where are you?
I'm right next to you. Look up there. Look at the clouds.
They're all
Like
in
really
games.
circular.
Yeah, they're circling under the
Did
over
they-
the spaceship.
Oh, is that what it is?
No,
Could it
I'm
possibly be a
bullshitting.
Steam issue?
What? You aren't
Maybe.
online on Steam right now.
Yeah, I'm on
Maybe
my
it's an
other account.
overlay issue.
I went to message
Ravioli,
send you something on
ravioli,
Steam.
No more woolly way.
I'm on my,
I'd send it Woolen too, but it has audio,
No.
and he won't watch it on stream because he's a gay boy.
Well, 'cause I don't want to like
Sounds about right.
terrify
Yeah.
everyone with audio.
It's it's
I'm gonna rocket
a
jump.
Maid Dragon meme.
Toru,
No, not Toru. Kana.
you like a good cannon. She is small. Are you ready
Man,
for
I
me
sure
to
do
not
love
have
my
any
old
badges?
Highlander friends.
I'm not ready for this
My
one,
old sniper just messaged me. What is it like being gay? I love my friends.
Why does your
They're
sniper want to
good.
know this? Is he willing to test it?
It's
I don't know.
It's,
I think he's actually bi, so I don't know why he did
my
about like about
my
like
How do you
being
know
gay
the
around mom.
sexuality of your sniper?
Because he talked about it because he's like 13. Well,
I
he's
don't-
like 14 now, but you get the point.
my favorite meme is saying
Okay.
people who are gay are just the sort of people to deny that they're gay. You're gay, Lifer.
Oh man, that's some brilliant logic. I can't
If you
argue
put
with
your
that.
hand
I
in
guess
front
I'm
of
gay
your
now.
face and it's
I
big, if your
forget-
hand's bigger than your face,
I forget what the
then...
name of that trap is.
Excuse me?
It's
Al
it's
Sofo?
like it's a speech trap. I forget what it's called. It was in a podcast I was listening to like 4 hours ago.
What, where if you don't, if you reply, then you're an idiot.
It's yeah, that's sort of thing where it's like if the most logical response you state doing that is like the opposite of what they'd want. If that makes sense. Like saying if you
Oh,
deny you're
no.
gay, that makes you gay.
Second scoping! Haha, he's done it.
I meant to click apply and I clicked restore.
Just
Oh
second
no.
scoped. Have you disabled the Steam overlay?
I'll try that.
Oh. Your sniper is like 14, and he says, "That's not okay, Bonfire. That's not okay, and it's not okay that he's like, it's not okay that he's counting it." And he's like, it
Why
seems
would
like
you
he's
count that? It's
sounds
not a
like
high,
he's
like, is he
wearing it
going
as
for
a
high score?
badge. You shouldn't wear that as a badge.
I tried to kill myself 6 times. What have you done?
Very serious.
I bet you have a healthy mind.
Thank God that large YouTube
fucking
channels
kids.
exist who idolize mental illness. Ha 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 ha! Ho ho!
God, I love
In
this. They're
before
my
LFT, a
favorite.
little bonfire. My favorite Twitch channel is twitch.tv/lifemore.
ZFG1
Oh.
or that.
Oh, thanks.
I
Dylan.
really like ZFG1.
Excuse me, it's
My favorite Twitch channel is
Zelda Freak Glitcher?
A Zelda
www.twitch.tv
freak
//
glitch, actually.
Oh, sorry.
Woolen wristband.
No, actually, no, you're
How
right.
does
It
it
is just
TF?
freak.
I thought it was just Freak Glitcher.
It is, yeah.
Like how I was confused that Wub Wub Wolf isn't Wub Wub Wolf, it's Wub Woof Wolf. I thought it was Wub Wub Wolf. All this time.
Nah.
Telling me it's not Wub Wub Wolf. Wub Wub
I know
Wolf
what it might
sounds way
be.
cooler.
I know what it might be. So, I have a...
Is it because you like
Never mind,
woolies in
broadcasting
your
is
bum?
disabled. Okay, I don't
Your
know what
what?
it is then.
Yeah, what was disabled?
On Steam, I usually had broadcasting like enabled so that anyone could like
You
watch
shouldn't
what I was playing.
do that?
Why?
What if they like... What if they ask to watch you like enter in your details to your banking website? And you like forget?
On Steam? Like on a Steam game?
I mean, it might just do like browser capture or like window
No,
capture.
it's just like when it's just whenever like it captures like if you're playing TF2 and you have that setting, it'll only detect or it'll only like
I don't
stream
want to disable
TF2
that though,
in
because
that
like
window.
seems a bit weird that Steam has basically shadow play, and I doubt it's as good as shadow play. Like it's probably
It's
causing
pretty
you
effective,
FPS
honestly.
issues.
Well, it's not on right now, so I don't know what it would be. I'm gonna try turning the
What on earth?
the heck off.
Your what?
The overlay thing. I forget what it was called and where it is in the settings.
Hello.
Spy on you, Woolen.
Where?
He said, come on in chat.
Whoa.
Let's
Zing,
say that sort of thing.
Zing! Got him. Whoa. That's way wacky wild.
Someone sent me a message yesterday and it was just, oh shit, I'm coming. And I was just like, nice, dude.
Was it milkshake?
Wow.
Because I was telling him something was like
I managed to headshot him?
over in 5 minutes and he's like, oh shit, I'm coming.
And did you save that message and use it as a new profile description?
No, I changed my Twitter description recently.
Is it just Livemar saying... Is it Morsey
It's,
Fanshaw saying that
I
he's...
wish. I'm gay.
Thanks, Daniel.
Morsey : I'm gay.
That's his official name, actually. If you go onto his passport.
That's the
Morsey passport.
that's the Lolly Squad official bind.
Do people actually have chat enabled in this day and age?
Yeah, like most people.
But then you have to listen to people speaking to you. It's a bit like human interaction, so it's terrifying to me. Imagine having to interact with other people. Like fellow humans. Got him!
That sounds horrifying.
Oh, little weenus shot there. Is this a real spy? Watch out, Scale. Exactly.
Okay, I found the Steam overlay. Wow, that took way too long.
Yeah, but but I want to send you a video on Steam.
Oh. There
I
are
have things to do,
40
like
or 70
fix-
demo men on me. Well, this gets on.
40 or 70. No in between.
No, no in between. Wow, thanks, Bonfire. I'm not sure you
Okay,
should be
it's
like.
still laggy. Nice.
I'm not sure you should be associating with this person. I think they might be a little
Bad
childish.
news, man.
He did say he was 14.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for like.
He
Being
did say
childish.
No, you should grow up and be an adult from age 1. You should be born with a full beard and
You
a
could
disability
listen to
to
your own
enjoy
advice.
that.
anything.
And massive penis. Yeah.
but
Even
the
if you're a girl,
newspaper.
you should have
Hung
like,
like a
the
5-year-old.
biggest dick.
I think that's a world we want to live in, realistically. Just
You
everyone.
remember that, Lifemar?
What does Lifemar remember?
I'm a what? Excuse me?
Hung like a 5-year-old.
I'm sorry?
No?
What?
It was on a t-shirt.
Oh, yeah, that, yeah.
Hmm
Is that
really
a dead baby
dumb.
joke, or is that a dick joke, or is it a mix?
No, it's a dead dick joke. It's a dick joke.
I'm not sure I'm alright with that, Daniel.
I'd consider it a pedophilia joke.
It
Yeah,
was just a very strange T-shirt.
not-
Really weird and not okay to have on a
very-
T-shirt.
It was one of those,
for a
what do
baby.
you call them, where it's like it's a shirt, but it's the one that like you
Oh, okay.
it's like you button it underneath around the nappy. I forget what they're called. Or diaper for you.
like
where
overalls
it's gum.
or like
No, but for a
Babies wear
baby.
clothes? Beyond just like onesies?
baby overall.
I thought they just wear like onesies.
That might be what you'd call it, but it's not
Onesies.
really a onesie. Yeah, I guess.
Jumper.
I might have seen that shirt.
I have no idea what I'm talking about. What even is a
It's
jumper? Isn't
your-
it like a type of coat?
Oh. What's my Ubid?
It's just like
I think Milkshake ran away.
a woolly torso
woolly
coverer.
wave? A shirt? A vest?
Usually wool.
A cardigan?
A smelly man.
A sweater?
Do you have chat open, Nightmare, at least?
I do.
Okay, I'll post it
Okay.
there so you can look
He's
at it
your
there
leader.
instead.
Your sniper friend doesn't appreciate your second scoping. I'm bad at sniper. I need to abuse all the mechanics I can to do anything at all. Unfortunately. You get rid of my ability to jump out of scope, I'm not gonna not second scope because I'm bad at sniper and it's all I can do to be half decent. Ah. You're gonna be going, bye Yuma. Make sure to copy and paste something Lifemar said to really upset him. He'll enjoy
Like
it.
when Woolen said, "Just stick your dick in a child Christ."
That's a great quote. A really great quote. What, are you the main character of Cave Story? Ho ho! No? Quote? The sniper is your leader, so your foe. Whoa, whoa. The music isn't like really quiet, by the way. I just looked at it and it's like -5 decibels. Wrong hole, Oni-chan. That was when we were playing with Moe Mori-kun. It's a classic quote.
Yeah, that's like at least a year or
That's
two
like
old.
3 years ago.
I don't think I've been
Hanyo
on
gives me,
friends for 3
gives me
years.
good
High
memories.
Season 8 was 3 years ago. Oh.
Yeah, but I don't think I had you on my friend that long. I think that was just. I don't think that was Moe Moe-kun. I think that was just you being a general degenerate.
Bit of a weird man, to be honest.
Alright, so if I switch my computer back into disgusting 60 hertz, I wonder if that'll do anything.
You could have 2 monitors and then
I do
craft them
have 2
together
monitors
for
on.
120 hertz.
That actually might be it. It might be because I have 2 monitors, maybe.
This random
That'd be
joke
really
I made
weird, but
gonna
it
be
might be.
wild soon. I'm deafing quite a bit. If anyone wants to join the server, it smells like a pretty good time. It's not on a custom map, so you can just like join it.
Hopefully that fixed it though. That would be really cool.
What, did you disable your other monitor or something?
I just unplugged it.
Oh wait, do you have your NVIDIA on single monitor performance, dual monitor performance?
Oh my
or-
god, that might be it. That would explain everything.
I mean, it
You said
wouldn't,
that
only
might
if
be
it
it for
works.
at least 18 things, though.
Yeah.
I
You
know,
gotta
but that would actually make sense.
change your expectations sometimes.
Cool, dude. I love dying from a soldier's reflected rocket nowhere near me.
Oh god. Oh, you didn't even see me and he blind deaded and killed me. Does 2 monitors kills your FPS? I mean, it doesn't help. It doesn't tend to make that much of it. It will give you, it'll drop your FPS by a tiny bit. But if you have your NVIDIA card specifically on dual monitor performance, you will get less because it won't give Tf2 as much of a priority as it might. I think that's how it works. Not certain. Hello.
I don't have my tri-hex emotes anymore.
Did you
Nope, you're
lose
still
yourself?
doing it. Cool.
Yeah.
Have you considered making an alt account and free subbing?
No.
Woohoo! This is quite fun. How come the melee registration works fine on this ball, but for everything else in the game it's just incredibly broken? Because the ball's clearly server side. If we both hit it at the same time, do you think it like implodes? NVIDIA control panel. Yeah, shimming over an NVIDIA. But I can see
Yeah, that's what
tri-hexes
I've been on
emotes.
the NVIDIA control panel.
They're not tri-hexes, they're someone else's.
Who's...
They're bananas.
What does he do? Like Mario Kart streaming or something?
It's a Skyward Sword speedrunner friend.
How was that the person that I was we were discussing before?
Yeah, I said if they could get Fun Fun Island first try, I'd sub, and I did. And then I was sad because the next day, half subs was announced.
That is a little upsetting.
I'm not sure if I'll renew this sub or not though, because they don't stream a lot. So I don't usually watch it because that's all this weeb shit I don't give about.
All of this weeb shit I don't give a crap about. Oh.
Danganronpa's next. Oh yeah, Brent's coming back to streaming next Wednesday.
Where did Brent
And
go?
Danganronpa. He was in America casting Overwatch.
What's he going to be streaming?
And, I don't know, Brent things. But,
What does Brent tend to play?
I don't know, Brent's just funny. as a person.
Is he a variety streamer? Like,
Yeah, he plays
Hi.
like, yeah, sort of. Except he just sort of like plays PUBG or Oblivion or fucking Dota or
PUBG is good.
Overwatch or TF2. But
My other
like,
one's
he's
17
coming back
myself.
and streaming Wednesday, and that's the day Danganronpa 3 comes out.
Okay.
And also, you're not allowed to stream past the first class trial in Danganronpa 3.
Yeah, I heard people talking about that in the Weave Discord.
Yeah.
They were making jokes about Persona 5.
Well, because Persona 5 also had that thing.
Yeah. It wasn't the same developer, was it?
No, it's not. Persona is Atlas, and Danganronpa is Spike Chunsoft.
It is the same Atlas that made Snowboard Kids for Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
Right?
There was
Oh my
also
God.
a second one that came out everywhere except Europe.
Yeah, Snowboard Kids.
2.
Yeah, they made a second one. I don't know
And it
nothing
came
about
out
it except a
in-
Wikipedia page I once looked at.
Yeah, and that came out everywhere except EU.
Oh. This music's a little bit saucy for me, I want to say. A bit too dancey. Oh, Daniel, did you check the audio levels on the stream, by the way?
No, never opened the stream.
Well, I mean, you said hello in the chat, so I was wondering.
Yeah, the chat popped out.
To get the pop-out, did you not hear the stream?
No. Because I just typed in twitch.tv/Woolen Sleevelet /chat
Is that how it
question mark
works?
equals /pop out.
Did you actually... You actually typed all of that in?
Yeah, it's just Woolen Sleevelet /chat question mark pop out equals.
Interesting.
And since I've done it so many times, Chrome all finishes it, so it's pretty
Oh,
easy.
if it's an auto-finish, okay then. You're not typing out equals whatever every time.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've
that
done
was
it enough.
confusing me.
And like anytime I want to pop out a chat for a different stream, I just type in yours, because it auto corrects it.
Why
and
do you
then
like the
replace
pop-outs
your
so
name.
much?
Because there's no point in me having your stream on.
Oh, is it like an FPS down, having like the little window?
Well,
on?
there's no point.
I guess. It's the flank open, then, will we?
And I also have ping.
Are you still playing off your phone?
No, I'm playing off the Wi-Fi of
You're at uni
the
now.
person's house I'm living at. Yeah, it's
Are you
like I'm in digs.
You shanked with an old lady? Was that you?
What?
Was it you who was sharing it with like an old lady?
Yeah, well, it's like her house, and she rented out 3 rooms to 3 students.
That was it.
And like, there's multiple people in the house, so they are probably using the internet.
What? Didn't kill the medic? Oh god, okay. Oh dear. The servers are really dead today, isn't it?
Well, you're on the other one. Oh no, you're not. You're back on this
We're on the
one.
main one. We were in the other one earlier, but that one died. I think
Yeah,
this...
that's what I checked. Yeah, I checked your like game stats earlier and saw you were on the other one.
Not really too many
So I
people playing
just
TF2 tonight, apparently. We've been having that issue all week, really. Playing like pubs during a weekday, it just does not get any people in it. Yeah, that's how gaps work.
Demo man walked through my taunt, but he didn't get taunt killed
Interesting.
by it, so he got to
How'd
frag
you
me.
pipes through there? That's really weird. Sometimes you can shoot pills through this like hole, and sometimes sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Weird. Oh, hello.
Alright, I'm gonna try updating my
Hey, I'm doing.
NVIDIA
There's no
drivers.
charge on your phone and guess I'm moving so you can switch.
Well,
Yeah. Wait, you have to stand still.
I wasn't trying to show you that.
Oh, is it rude?
Haha.
That's
it's
confetti
birthday.
unusual.
Thanks, dude. I know it's still the mango one. I haven't changed it.
What do you? Oh, what, the mango sign? Okay. I
Yeah.
was worried you might be trying to show me like weird pornography or something. Nice headshot. Oh.
I'm using the huntsman.
Huntsman. I bet you mean the Funtsman.
I headshot a medic, so he died through quick fix. I was proud of that.
Oh, hello.
Nobody can cross it.
Oh, hey, Ace. Hello.
Did you watch that video, by the way, Lifemar?
Yeah.
Life might's occasionally been dead tonight.
What'd you think
by
of
the
it?
way.
I'm occasionally right.
dead.
Did you like the video?
It was okay. I mean, I didn't really get like what it was, but
It's just the song, but it's a
What
lolly
did you send
girl.
him? Oh, is this
I
the
sent him
Maid
a-
Dragon thing? Is
Yeah.
this Can Across
Yeah,
It?
Yeah.
You sent him
So
Can
good,
Across
dude.
It? I just guessed that. Was that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody can cross it.
It's a good song. Good music video.
Yeah.
Lolly Onyx, good channel. It might be
Ye-
taken down though?
No, it's not.
I thought they were worried it might be being taken down.
Well, I watched the video on that channel, so it's not.
No, but they made a video saying, hello, we're making an alt account just in case this one gets removed. Because it is basically just a huge
Not
copyright
removed,
thing.
nah.
Like it's just raw
And
clips
it's
from the
also
show.
named about loss.
I mean that's
never
there's
helps your
nothing.
case.
It doesn't help the case, no. But like Demolition D's channels went down a bunch, and his videos were like genuine reviews, fair use. His channel's still up right now, but it kept going down occasionally. And if those were going down and those were like reviews, which are like, I'd understand for fair use you can show a clip of something, but if it's just straight up like a YouTube poo, basically, I don't know if it's legally binding or anything.
I love Demolition D's videos so much. They're
Demolition
so
D
good.
hasn't made videos in a while though. He was streaming occasionally for a bit, wasn't
He
he?
hasn't. I have no idea, but like his anime reviews, I remember.
They were really
I
good.
remember being like 13 or 14, yeah, like 14, and my then girlfriend like introduced me to anime stuff and showed me one of his videos.
You're away because of a
They
woman.
were so good.
Life
Yes, yes. She introduced me to weeb shit.
By
It's
Zombie King.
startling.
How normally can you be, Life Ma? Makes me think. Wow.
Really makes me think.
It does genuinely make me think even. I can go even further than that. There was no point in me doing that though. Surf up for that. Oh, I missed. I think the pipe went through his legs. Or I shot the floor. One of the two. Oh yeah, feel free to join the pub if you want. We might end up having to go into casual after this, maybe. Just because it's like 6v5 or 7v5 or something. Little empty tonight, unfortunately. I don't know what people are doing. They just maybe don't want to play Tf2 tonight. Or whatever it is. Oh. Would you consider yourself a pro? I think the only people who can be considered pros are people that have like played in LAN tournaments and like won money from them. So like Banny and
There's a lot more people than just Manny.
Blaze, LAN, Clockwork, YZ50, like big sixes players, mostly from North America. I don't know if Europe really had anything like that. Beyond like the I-60
Yes,
LAN. No, beyond
the
like the I-6,
I-series.
beyond like the I-series LAN, I mean.
You mean the biggest lands?
Okay.
Wasn't Platinum a
Platinum?
European demo?
Yeah, he was. I
No,
consider
Platinum was
like
American.
He was? What?
Menti.
Platinum was American.
It's Menti maybe.
Oh.
He played on Classic Mix-Up.
Yeah.
Menti's pro.
I guess does he won money at LAN?
No.
It doesn't matter. He was the most important.
He's the most important person to me.
Most important team at I-61, and that's all that matters.
Was that actually an award that was handed out?
Fuck no.
Oh.
Yeah, by me.
Yeah, I agree. Good chase.
Yeah, I just
he's
sent
the-
Menti a message saying you're the best team.
He's the highest ranked player who has cross-dressed at LAN.
He's the
Yeah,
lowest
yeah,
ranked
that's
player
an
that's
actual
cross-tracked as
statistic.
LAN as well. No, I've never won money off TF2. I don't think so. There was like one ETF2L Cup that me and Moe Kuma were in like 3 years ago that like the Prem division got like £100 between the team for winning, but that was only the Prem division. And that was only between a team of Highlanders, so everyone got like £11 each or something, but I've never been to a LAN or anything. Truck Putis is a pro. Truck Putis is the biggest pro I know.
Isn't
Lobby.
isn't the fucking tip of the hats in like 2 days?
I think so. Yeah. They're trying to take all my Pokemon viewers.
Are you gonna invite Milkshake or?
Does Milkshake want to play?
I'll ask.
You're about to say Allah though. I'll invite Milkshake. If he wants to join, he can join. That's alright.
He said sure.
Nice.
There he is.
Oh, he's only level 108. He's really got to catch up with me at 127.
Yeah, look at my level, thanks.
40?
140, my dude.
In your world, maybe. I don't see a 1 there. I don't want to invite...
I don't
every
even
time
see my own label.
Every time we invite more than like 3 people, it always takes really, really long, but you can feel free to just... If there probably aren't any other pubs playing Swiftwater, so if you just lobby for Swiftwater, you can probably get in. We've had issues where we try and lobby over and over again with loads of people, and it just does not
You
work.
mean Snake Water, by the way.
What did I say?
Swift.
Oh, Swiftwater. The Valve pubs lately seem to have like really janky networking. I've got like 6 choke to this one. Oh, it's going down now. Maybe it was just a joining thing. Maybe it's because it's like random bullet spread on and I'm not used to it, but like I feel like a lot of meat shots are missing that should normally have hit. Oh,
I think you're bad.
Maybe. No 150, what? No, as in if you just lobby for Snakewater, you'll probably get in. If not, you can just leave and like re-lobby. That's what cheaters that chase me normally do, I think. Help. Milkshake! Oh, my throat's starting to like really hurt. I think I might have like, I might still just be like a little bit ill. The back of my throat's, the back of my throat's been a bit nasty lately. It's been a little sad perhaps. You hit me through the, okay. Funky stuff. Oh no, not the quick fix Uber. Whatever will I do? Gonna hide in a corner. Yeah, my aim's not horrific today. I think I might just be... Thank you. Maybe it's a mix of a lot of things. Go on, Daniel. Oh, you just pinged a little bit there. Maybe I'll play Soldier. I don't normally play
it's
Soldier.
being a bit sketchy. It's unfortunate.
I'm gonna play Black Monk's Conch Soldier. Because that way, like, I don't have to aim. It just kind of hits people. This guy's a medal on, like, a really weird place. Good players don't play casual. Oh. Disagreed. Cool. Did we
Why
have a
would I
sentry
be
over there or
playing
something?
casual then?
Yeah, I was waiting for someone to do that. Really?
Haha. It's funny because Milkshake messages me, since when are people in casual actually good at the game?
This pub seems... maybe it's just because we're playing like a sixes map and like everyone lobbied for it because they've got their scrim coming up. Or something.
Unlikely.
Oh, I mean like...
Even though, what's its face?
This pub has like a bunch of sixes people
Tf2
in
has
it.
started again.
There's people killing me with sticky bombs. In casual you can find moving targets. This surprises me. I mean, half the people you see either move in the most obscure, unadulterated manner possible.
Irrational way possible.
Irrational's a good word.
I like irrational. Because you can get irrational numbers.
I want to try this rollout again. Milkshake, no. I used to be pretty good at the soldier rollout on this map, and then just kind of like forgot how to do it.
I'm bad at rollouts. Oh, we're fine.
Oh.
We're not fine.
You like slide up here.
I thought we had that
I haven't
stacked
done it in a
enough.
while.
Oh well.
It's just a casual club. Oh dear. I think there's a little thing eating at the back of my throat or something.
Nick, bro, he was in the THG server.
Nick, bro.
Sniper in there, theme.
Nick Bro 101. Oh, he's got a Zelda avatar. I caret. Is that I caret J or I caret I is a rational number? Should we re-lobby? Is it going to be Snakewater again? I to the ith power. I remember number file.
That was a Matt Parker video recently.
Matt Parker.
It's I forget like the exact thing like in
Got the perfect
terms,
idea.
but it's like 0.2 is what it works out to. I to the power of I is 0.2 something. I think it's like e to the power of pi 17,096,420,69 or something. I can't remember.
Sounds about right. I'm going to play the
It
Gunslinger with the
does work
Wrangler.
out.
The game will aim for me.
It is fucking whatever. Like around 0.2. I forget the exact number. Well, I can't remember the exact number because it's irrational.
Something like that, yeah. How do people know this? Is I being what's I defined as? What is I?
Isn't it like -1 squared or something like that?
-1 squared. Thank you, RT.
Or -1 to the power of 1? I don't know, something weird.
You can't keep with 1. It's just every more player seems to exponentially make it harder to keep.
1 to the power of 1?
1 to the power of 1? The square root of -1.
Very strange.
I use the square root of -1. I thought the square root of -1 was already irrational as is. Surely surely an irrational number to the power of an irrational number already is an irrational number. Like, is it?
I'm bad.
Why is it a special? What makes it special? Is it just like it's a funny, like a maths joke? Like the I to the power of I? Is that just like it's like a thing people like? People are into that?
Am I back?
Oh god, I'm so bad. Oh, Vidal's in the server.
Am I back?
Oh. Hello, yes, you're back. Sorry, hello, Daniel.
Okay,
hello.
it did. Thanks. That took a while.
Daniel, my friend. Hello, Daniel. Daniel, you're here.
I only
Hello,
had to
Daniel.
ask literally 8 times.
Daniel. -1 to the power
I
of
just
2
dropped
is
for some
1.
reason. I wanted to ask the guy I can't
shouldn't have
stab
missed
up that he
that.
also watched the
There's a
Mac
shotgun
Park
in your
video.
face. What's his YouTube channel? Is it just his name or is it?
Yeah, Matt Parker.
Oh, okay.
He's
So
a
it's
guy.
not like Numberphile or something.
He's been on Numberphile a few times, but
Okay.
it is a guy.
But I recognise him as someone who's watched Numberphile quite a bit.
Probably.
Excuse me. Oh, I stood next to the mini and he shot me through it with the grenade launcher. Ha ha ha. There's no real square root of a negative. Try in many times any number by itself and it gets a negative. Does it just become like closer and closer to 0 or something? Is that's why it's
What's
irrational?
the question?
No, this is a question I'm asking you about square
missed,
rooting
like,
a
the
negative
first-
number.
You can.
Is it not possible because the way that square rooting works just it assumes
because
that
if
it's
you-
a positive?
It's because if you square numbers, it's always positive, and the square root's the opposite of that.
Okay. So it's a predicate that you have to have a positive number to make a square root of something.
Yeah.
Okay. And
And
yeah,
then
okay, that makes sense.
I was like a workaround for shit, because sometimes in like real life problems, the square root of a minus number comes up. So I was invented as like a concept to work around that.
That's
To
most
still be
stuff
able
in
to work
algebra, isn't it?
through it. Sorry?
That's most stuff in algebra. It's something which they originally thought was going to be useless, and then it ended up having a real life consequence. So they had to represent it somehow.
Yeah, like that's why like I became a thing, because I can't exactly remember what field it was in, but there was something where
Like physics
I
or something?
was needed. I don't think it was something.
Programming?
Something math.
No, it wouldn't be
mathsy.
programming, because programming has to be literal, isn't it? You can't have anything floaty, otherwise computers start to screw up. You can barely have anything that works in programming, let alone stuff that's irrational. Also, every time I read square root, we really want to play say square, but I've kind of managed to move myself out of that, fortunately.
I'm like missing everything as sniper right now.
I'm doing it too. I think the Valve servers might just be really janky.
No, I'm just bad. No, it's entirely
No,
on
but
me.
like, I'm having a harder time on this than I was in a THG. That was a bit interesting. We have really
you're also
interesting
playing-
conversations. Do I do any coding?
I like
yeah.
maths.
It's a hobby of mine, and also what I do at university. Yeah, I'm not really a maths guy.
I like maths. I won't be doing much maths anymore, and that makes me slightly sad.
I have to wake up at a normal time for a human being, and it's upsetting.
Yeah, today was like this week was my first week, so.
Oh, do you want like
even though I had one lecture today and I just slept through it.
That's a really good start to your university week. It's an
Yeah,
imaginary number. There is no possible real number it can be, but we treat it in certain ways to play with it. Yeah, I do computer science at uni.
In a completely platonic way.
What, the like maths?
You only play with it in a platonic way.
What, like Plato? You're gonna need to describe it to me better. I'm a little dead right now.
It was a joke.
It was a joke. So when I replied, like, you love it in a platonic way. Oh, I'm confused. You code as a hobby, building some websites and some software for libraries. What do you mean by some software for libraries? But that's cool. Hey, Asajj. Sorry.
It's also maths with an S, please.
It is maths with an S. As a German, do you say math or maths? Is it purely an English thing to call it maths?
Well, I also do it, so.
British?
One of my friends who is like from England.
He understood the standstill
who
technique.
studies maths. They like gone to Canada for this year of uni, and they like Canadians would ask what they're studying, and she'd say maths, and they're like, "Wait, what?"
Oh, the library catalog system, as in like a library itself, not like a computing, not like the concept of a library, as in an actual human library, like for books. That's fair. Okay. I thought you meant like Python libraries that just have chunks of code, so you don't have to keep writing them over and over and over again. Okay. Oh. Do you think Asajj wants to? Oh, Asajj is playing Grand Theft Auto 3.
And whatchamacallit?
Apparently you might need it in electrical engineering.
My first computer science lab is going to be about credit card checksum systems.
Yeah?
Do you know like the mechanics behind checking if a credit card's valid?
You can use a not a regex, what do you call it? A real you know what I mean? The thing.
I don't.
What real Reddit? The thing that you can use for checking if a password's legit, you can say if this string contains these things.
No, but the way credit cards work is just the way you take off the last number, and then working right to left, you double every second number. If the double is above 10, you take 9 off it. Then you add all the rest of the numbers up together, and then it should be divisible. Then it should be divisible by 10. And if it isn't, it's an invalid credit card number.
Eu's theorem.
Lew's theorem.
Lunar clock again.
I think it's Lew's.
Yeah,
dude, I did this on Monday. Crazy Red. Like I did this on Monday.
Is it regex? I think it's regex. Yeah, regular expression. I was thinking of regex.
Yeah, but that's not the way. Like credit cards don't work that way. But I know what you mean. Yeah, we did that last year.
You could use it regex to check what bank it's with, right? Because the first 4 or something tells you what bank it's with. You could say, you know, if it's 1111, then it's Barclays. If it's 1112, it's Lloyd. Or wherever the numbers actually is. I wasn't aware that there was. I wasn't aware that
that's
it was.
That's just checking if if someone. Do you know sometimes if you ever mistype in your credit card number and it's just like before it doesn't even check your number, it's just like incorrect. It's probably because it doesn't.
It doesn't line up with one of the official bank 4 first numbers.
Yeah, it doesn't line up that way. Like every credit card number has to work like that.
Yeah, I'm aware. That's what I thought you meant. I didn't realize that you knew. Like, what you were saying is far more complicated than I thought it was.
That's the way every credit card check works.
Okay. Is it to check to make sure it's legit? You do all of these checks, and then after that you can contact the bank. Fair. Thanks, milkshake. My aim's going up a little bit. Maybe I just needed to warm up. Demo round didn't die. Oh. The first 4 numbers tell you the card company. It starts with 4 if it's a Visa, etc. You have don't fuck the snooze drawing too hard. You might draw it bigger so you can add more details. It'll be easier than drawing with a mouse. See what Bonfire says. Maybe it's not best for you to be speaking too much with this. Bit of a throat thing going on. I should probably build my exit. I'm doing a better job as engineer at least.
Yeah, I had to rejoin. I just timed out. It was unfortunate.
Did your internet die or was it just Tf2?
No, it's everything. But like, the according to my laptop, I never dropped internet signal, but everything just died.
Yeah, you weren't talking for a bit, and I was confused.
Yeah, mumble just dropped.
Oh.
I was talking about a thing, and then I was like, oh yeah, I was asking the guy in chat a question, and then I was like, that didn't go through, did it? And I was like, damn it.
You wrote
no,
lures.
this was like 15 minutes ago. I was asking the guy if he watched Matt Parker.
Oh, the YouTube maths man.
Because he did a video about I to the power of I really recently, like 2 weeks ago.
Is he like Numberphile when he does them rarely, but they're good, or is he someone that does them all the day?
No, he doesn't do a lot of them, and he does more like general stuff. He had a video recently as well about, do you know, I forget what it's called, where things spin differently in different hemispheres.
Is that true?
Yeah, but he was like, people are saying that a sink isn't big enough, that it's tractable, and he literally brought the same sink from London to Australia.
Oh, yeah, to see if it flushes the other way?
Yeah, and he tested it with the same sink both times.
And it didn't do it differently?
That's where. I can't remember the name of the city. Yeah, like he did that video like yesterday.
Okay. Because remember the Simpsons episode about... Oh god, this man is 560 ping. There was a Simpsons episode where, like, Bart Simpson racks up a huge phone bill. What are you doing,
for a guy,
David?
yeah.
You don't know who was talking to you about credit card validation? It's Daniel Salnu in chat. I guess you should probably specify in chat that if it's that was you, because I don't think a lot of people know.
It's like we were just talking about that in our first computer science lecture for data systems and algorithms.
And you fell asleep as a result.
This was on Monday. That was the name of the module. I think we have to do it in a computer science lab, like write a code to check that for next week. So, like,
ask him if he's been given a bunch of programming challenges, or if it was something else that made him want to do that.
This is just the first one we've come up with.
Is it?
This is like the first lab exam we're going to have.
What's the module specifically called?
I think it's programming, data systems and algorithms.
It's an algorithms, okay.
Yeah, it's about algorithm. I'll check it now. It'll only take me like half a
I'm
second.
a bit miffed because I've got one half of my C and C++ on Monday, and the other half on Tuesday.
I have to do to get my timetable has XD in it. Isn't that goofy?
What do you mean?
Like the captcha I had to fill out had XD in it.
Oh, what, the URL for it?
Yeah, like the captcha.
Well, there's a lot of grids.
Algorithms and data structures is the name of the module it's in.
Fedus? I can't remember my schedule at all. All I remember is that, like, it's pretty bad. It's like all mornings, and then there's also a huge gap between the morning and the afternoon lessons. It's good for when we have work later in the year, but for the first couple of months when I'm not going to be doing any work, it's going to be pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, he said that's what we were going to do, and then he started going off the basics.
You were given a bunch of challenges to do in Python. You don't like Python?
Ours is Java is what all the exams are in. But he said all the labs, you can do them in whatever language you want, so you could take it as an opportunity to learn another language. Because it's just the same, a lot of stuff will be the same as last year,
so
it can help you learn the language. Which is pretty cool, and I probably won't do it because I'm lazy.
I wouldn't do extra work unless you have to. You're going to get a degree at the end regardless. Python is just so different. It's really different, but it's kind of cool. Like, because it's unique. I don't know, I find it kind of fun. You used at the age of 14 in ICT lessons. You got to do Python in ICT? We did like 1 week of HTML once, and it was like, use Dreamweaver, it'll do all the work for you. And it was like, well, I mean, it's realistic, I guess, but you're really lucky if you got to do like Python at school. It's like an actual programming language. I did Python last year's module. I wouldn't be surprised if I do more of it. This year I think it's mostly
Java's the one I'm doing.
This year I think it's mostly, yeah, I understand. This year I'm mostly doing Java, C, C++.
Yeah, ours is just all Java.
What was that? Was I jumping on the spy's head, maybe? I don't like how I reflected this crit rocket launcher back into the soldier, or how my last, like, 10 deaths on this server revolving to the same rocket launcher critting. He was trying to get me again with his damn crit. He just killed the pyro with a crit. Oh dear. But yeah, no, Python's like it's a proper programming language. It's not a
proper
school.
Pokemon.
I've been playing a lot more Y lately. It's pretty fun.
White?
Y.
Oh.
I'm building up a team. I got the cool sword Pokemon, and then I googled it and I realized it's like
Hornedge.
S tier.
Yeah,
he's called like Ownage, but with sword. But I really call it.
Hornedge.
I like it because like it's making me play very differently to how I used to when I was younger. Because it used to just be, you know, spam attack moves, and this one's like making me think about using like Shadow Sneak over Shadow Claw, despite one of them doing like twice the damage. It's like, oh, you know, do I want a fast move, or do I want a setup that involves...
it's really slow.
Yeah, and I was thinking, do I want to set up with Swords Dance and use Shadow Fade, which is, you know, it attacks first, so I don't have to worry about getting a Sharpen or whatever it was called. Or do I want to go the other way around? Do I want to have Sharpen and Shadow Claw? And in the end, I decided to kind of go in the middle, and I went for a Shadow Claw and Swords Dance and Fade. It was good. You'll kill me with another crit. You're on a first crit streak now. I've been enjoying it. It's making me think quite a lot, and I switched out Aerial Ace for Slash because I looked at it and I had a proper think. I was like,
no,
okay.
There's no reason to have Aerial Ace.
Yeah, exactly. Because originally I was like, oh, Aerial Ace is way better than Slash. It's a normal type move. It's a flying, so surely it'll be really good. And then I actually had a thought about it, and I was like, why would I ever need a flying type? Okay, against fighting, that's not going to be an issue. They can't hit me. It's past Ghost. Okay, what about Grass? That doesn't really matter. Anything else? Nothing really that important. Okay, so what's going to kill me? Oh yeah, it's going to be like Dark types, Fire types, and Ground types.
And Ghost.
What? Is Ghost super effective against Ghost?
It is, yes.
Really?
Yep.
Why are Air Blasts not working today? I could swear to my Christ that I was reflecting those normally, and none of them went back. It's either janky internet or I'm just become like really bad at Pyro, or I was genuinely just missing them, and I'm like too tired to realise that I was mistiming all of those. It's unfortunate. Hey Vivian. Hello, Demon. But, I don't know, I've been enjoying it. What would you recommend? Would you recommend evolving him? Because some people said you might want to just stick with having him as the Duo Blade and not evolving him into the Super.
Nah, in fact, Egg Slash. Egg Slash is really good.
Because presumably it also has like an attack up.
It has a King's Shield as well, which is an insanely good move. It's Protect, except if they hit you, their attack gets halved.
Oh yeah, it's meant to be like really good against who's like the really strong attacking in Gen 6. Whatever it was. There was like
remember.
There were some really popular like fighting types, so you'd like throw it out just to destroy its thing. You'd like I can't remember what you did. There was some strat. I'll let you get that spot. You can do that.
He couldn't.
Anyway,
He didn't get it.
I also managed to find a what's the Salamancer first evolution called?
Salamancer?
Not Salamancer. Not Salamancer.
Give me a second and I'll think of what you mean. I think
the giant dragon that's like blue and red.
I know exactly what you mean.
Salamence. Yeah, I found whatever his first man is
Bagon.
called. Yeah, I found a Bagon, and I was like, holy shit.
I knew exactly what you meant, but I could not remember his name.
I think I'm thinking about the Highlander guy. Yeah, there's definitely a server lag on this server, Daniel. Because I could reflect from a really weird angle, but not from a really normal angle, and my
that just
flare
sounds like
guns just
Pyro
didn't hit.
XD.
There's definitely a bit of a junk. What's this syntax? Numbers equals square bracket int x for x in list. Looks like a pretty normal syntax. The last bit there is just how Python deals with I say how it deals with strings. Presumably it's also how it deals with like just collections of characters. Because colon -1 is reverse. I'm assuming colon is keep it the same. -10 is like, oh god, what is that? Numbers equals. So that's making a an array. Int x for x in list. So if there's so each part of the array is going to be an int. It's an array of ints. X of x. So what why number -10? I think I'm missing that. You only want it to do the top 10 or something? Takes the last 10 characters from the list. Okay, that makes sense. So you put the -10 at the end because that's the reverse of the... I say string, but I presume it's also the table. Isn't it bedtime, Woolen? It's always bedtime. It's always bedtime, but I'm never actually going to end up going at the right time. Woolen does not sleep. Bagon, yeah. What else? I've actually got my DS somewhere. I don't know. I've been enjoying it. Just, I restarted.
When I played Y, I looked up nothing about the game.
I didn't either. I played it like 2 years ago. I didn't finish it, and I picked it back up like the other day, and I was like, this was
when it came out at launch.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about it either. I just picked it up because it was a new Pokemon game, and I was like, oh, I haven't played one of these in a while.
I think the new ones are going to be the first ones I don't get at launch.
I bought black, and I thought it was a bit of a disappointment, so I didn't buy anything for a while. And then I saw why it had like cool 3D environments, so I was like, okay, I'll buy that. I didn't understand what Black and White 2 were. I'm assuming they're just new games, but in the same map. So they're sequels.
Sort of new map.
Well, I'm assuming it's the same regions, sorry, and all the same Pokemon and all the same mechanics and the
there's just
UI
the
and everything.
shit with like the new forms of Kyurem.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's like Emerald. But it's Emerald instead of having a tiny bit of storyline change. I know it's a good storyline change, but it's like the whole thing.
Out of the extra games, it was by far the biggest changes they've been, though. But I don't think I'm gonna get the new Sun and Moon. They just don't seem interesting enough. They don't feel different enough.
I didn't play the normal Sun and Moon.
I'm broke ass.
I kind of want to, but like they're really expensive.
Mario Odyssey so soon. I'm so excited.
Did you buy the Switch yourself? And like, you're gonna keep it with you at uni?
I have it. It's on my shelf right beside me.
I was gonna say, do you have a TV, or do you just play it on the TV?
I just play it on the Switch. I don't have a TV.
Does that not get? Is it not like heavy? Does it not get tiring holding it up?
No. Also, I could just like lie down.
Can you like can you like stack the TV somewhere and like use the controller?
Yes.
Yeah, the hit register on this server. He seems to agree with me. Like, it's just something's really janky about Valve servers. Look at this flag gun. Look at how it comes out. It's like half a second of lag or something. I don't know what it is, but it's upsetting. It's alright though. We can deal with it for a bit.
Well, you also do have like 40 ping instead of your usual like 0.
No, I normally have like 40 ping. You're thinking of when I was at uni and I had uni internet where I had like 5 ping. And my house, my flat internet, it's always been about 40 ping. Unless it's literally hosted in like London, in which case, you know, it's fine. But this is Madrid, so yeah, it's understandably
Madrid
a bit creepy.
servers I always found a bit meh.
I think I might have been playing on a Madrid server earlier when it was janky. No, I think it was a Luxembourg.
No, but Danganronpa is next Wednesday, and then Mario Odyssey is next month, and I'm gonna definitely get the 2 of those day 1.
How do you afford that as a student? Do you just not?
I have monies.
Did you work as a job for a bit or something?
I worked over summer a bit. I'm also working this Friday, which makes me upset. Because I wanted to quit because I wanted to focus on uni, and then my mum didn't let me quit, and then I got asked up again, so obviously I can't quit now.
Okay, so you just basically saved up for a while and you're spending it all on
yeah, and also I always
Switch
had
games.
like monies. Because
I guess you don't have to pay like bills and stuff.
Yeah. I just have to pay like uni fees and the money to live here, and that's it.
Are you actually having to pay the uni fees? It's not coming out of a student finance.
Yeah.
Like I'm paying it, but I'm paying it in future debt. What great system.
It's like 3k for the year.
3k for the year?
Yeah.
Presumably I can't just move in. People are not happy with 40. No, 40 ping's perfectly fine. I'm very happy with it. I used to play with like hundreds.
I have 70 right now. 75.
Well,
I've never seen 40 ping in my life.
Okay. It's like when people go, "You are now aware of your breathing," and someone else says, "You are now aware of your high ping." You feel so uneasy. Is that true? I feel like I can normally feel if I've got high ping. Like this server is just bad. The server itself is poor. It's not even just like the ping. I think people with really low ping, which may I mention, no one on this server has below 40 ping. There's one guy that has 38 that occasionally jumps up a bit. Like it's like normally you'd get someone with like single figures because they live right next to it, or someone with at least like 20. But everyone on this server has like a minimum of 40 something, which is a bit crap. I read something between the uni. You think that they're going to be lowering the uni fee cap by 5k? Really? Because like my uni fees went up from 9 grand to 9.5 grand. Did they?
That per year.
You know, it's actually, you know what it is? I've got bad flamethrower mojo. As stupid as that sounds, because at that range, that should have been setting that sniper on fire easily. So normally Pyro screws up on high. Oh, good night, demon. Normally Pyro screws up on high pings because it's
Pyro screws
not
up
well
on
written.
everything because Pyro's bad.
But anyway, at that range, typically you'd normally be able to set someone on fire unless you've got bad mojo, which is just you join the server and sometimes you've got a short flamethrower. You played against Celurio. He's cool. Is he the demo on the other team? Is he Sixers play?
I just killed him with a crit. He's the guy jumping around, sticky jumper, loose cannoning.
Maybe he's a YouTube channel then.
I don't recognize the name, but yeah, he has a demo man. He has a demo man, a profile picture, and it looks like it was a piece of artwork.
I think there's like 60 current, still active Tf2 English-speaking YouTube channels that have over 50,000 subscribers or something, but there's a huge amount. Like, there's bound to be like 50 that you've never heard of that you'll look at one day and be like, oh, wow. Try walking back and forward and you can kind of abuse it. Yeah, I mean, like...
I love having to abuse glitches to make the game work how it should.
Yeah, like the game, everyone should always have the same pyro flamethrower. He has no YouTube. Oh, is he just like your friend? I recognize the picture. I don't think he made it. Unless I've just seen him in the server
Milkshake
before.
baited me!
Did he?
I wanted him to Uber and he didn't Uber and I got sticky jumped into 18 people and died.
Okay. Maybe I should try... I don't know... I don't think Flamethrower Mojo gives you any bonus at all. I don't think it even makes it so like in close range you do more damage. You just recognize him. Have you played in pubs with him before, maybe? Oh. I love killing with the flare gun when it's just like a casual hit. It's really satisfying.
It's pretty bad at cooking orphans as well.
I think that little clip there of me running up to the heavy shows you the shortened flame range quite well. Like that was. I mean, hopefully most of you saw it. The flamethrower range is normally like medium. I was like up the heavy's bottom, and he didn't catch fire. Maybe if I retry, it would fix. I'm not entirely sure how to fix flamethrower mojo. Because sometimes you'll have pyros that have maximum flamethrower mojo, where they'll hit you across like the map. They'll be here, and they'll shoot a flame, and it will hit you over there just because. Particles. With E after Y.
Woolen.
Hey, homie.
GN got a... oh my god, he got a 1 misplay on Graces of Heaven.
Oh, what? Graces of Heaven, the map?
End.
Is that the debug map?
Yeah, he got 1 miss right at the end. He got like a 1,800.
I consider that a full combo.
That is ridiculous.
I think finishing 90% of the map
normal
is
jumps,
combo.
like all the really hard technical parts, he hit.
Oh god, that's really good. Was GM playing with? Was he playing with easy, or was he playing normal?
No, he was playing no mod.
Oh, GN on no mod in 06.
To put that in perspective,
I've seen the map.
The second highest combo is 1,030, 1,036 by Wolf.
It's like when Cookeasy played image material, and everyone else had like a C with like a 400 combo, and then he just S'd it. With like a what is it, like 3,000 combo or 1,800 combo or something?
He FC'd it.
No wait, it's 1,337, isn't it? Image material.
I know he's the first person to FC it though.
He was the first person to FC it by a huge amount. He was also the first person to FC Time Freeze. Time Freeze used to look like what
There's no FCs on Time Freeze other than his.
There's no mods. Oh sorry, there's not no mods. Sorry, there's like easy full combos.
I consider it even that.
Yeah, I think Elcaro has an easy flashlight full combo on it or something.
What?
Yeah, do you not remember this? There were like jokes about how Elcaro made the map to farm themselves easy PP. It was an incredibly insane play.
Yeah, I don't know how I forgot about that.
Elcaro is like ridiculously good at Osu in like the most stupid way. He plays like flashlight easy.
Yeah.
Oh, I was playing that Beat Mario map earlier. I realized it is fun, you just have to play it with flashlight on. The Night of Nights one. You can't lol. Wait, can you think of a reason to book library software?
He has
money making. They want to make money.
He has an easy play on it, but it's not an FC. He got
maybe it was extra. Or does he have like a super high combo? Well, he definitely
he has
combo
like a
extra.
1,852 combo with easy.
Oh god.
Like there are no FCs on this map that aren't with double time other than Cookeasy's.
You mean halftime?
Or halftime, yeah.
Double time freeze. No thank you.
I mean, it's only 360.
I'm actually trying to think, because you know how Vaxi randomly plays really high BPM maps and just passes them?
Yeah.
If you if you modded to make it so it was the death wasn't as hard, because I think you die after missing like 10 on time freeze.
Oh, yeah.
If you made it just a bit easier, do you think he'd at least get a C on double time freeze?
Maybe. I don't know.
Because 360 BPM is ridiculously fast, but I think Vaxi might be able to do it. Or someone. Like people who like to pass those kinds of maps. Maybe extra. Maybe extra would be doable. Because Time Freeze has some regular hard patterns.
Yeah, it has a lot of like weird squares and shit.
Do you think it would definitely be possible with Relax? Or not Relax, sorry. Is Relax the one we don't have to aim?
Relax is the one where you aim but don't have to click.
Okay, do you think it would be possible with... Okay, do you think it would be possible with autopilot, as in
aim.
just trying to click? Or do you think that would be too fast?
I
So
mean,
if you don't have to aim...
Yeah, no, it would be possible, because then you could use two hands.
Could you like double tap it and use two hands and stuff? I want to see that. I find weird plays like that some of the most interesting ones. Where
Like
it's like...
Some Taiko player could probably pass it like that.
A touchscreen maybe?
No.
Oh, did you see how
not
Raphis
touchscreen.
passed
Taiko.
Full Moon Knight Amelia?
Yeah, the first tablet pass.
And he didn't
Because
have...
the only other pass was Amelia,
Touchscreen.
who passed it with a mouse.
Oh.
Mouse only.
Ooh,
like,
ooh, ooh,
no
ooh.
keyboard. Literally just a mouse.
The loose cannon doesn't not deal mini crystal wearer when reflected, and if the demo man was going to take a double donk, you are going to take the tamer even more damage. Yeah, the double donk's a bit funky.
No, he means that like if you air blast a cannonball, if it was going to double dunk you, it will still explode on you and you'll still take damage like
Yeah.
it
The
hit
loose
you
cannon's
normally.
kind of stupid to play against. They nerfed it and it's still kind of weird.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I don't like
It's
it just
not
because
as
I get pinned
stupid as
against a
Pyro
wall.
as a concept. Zing!
Like with a demo man pipe, even though it does 100 damage, you can at least move out of the way. With a loose cannon, it just pins you. Look at this short
Yeah, but
range.
that's if they hit you.
Okay, Woolen, I just realized
Laggy
Raphis
flow.
has 2 more 700 PP plays than Cookiezi does.
Yeah, he has the most number of 700 PP plays. Cookiezi
That's-
said he stopped playing
okay.
PP maps because he wants Raphis or someone to get the number 1 back, so he has to fight for it.
Yeah.
Which I thought was cool. And it also means that it's a bit selfish, because it means that anytime Cookiezi loses first place, instead of it being such a big deal, it's, oh no, he let them. Which I think's a bit mean. Yeah, it's not, like, I don't think it's as good as the stock, or at least I'm awful with it. But, like, it's more annoying to play against, I think.
Situational.
Situationally, it can be better. Like, on Upward, or on Bad Water, sorry.
Bad Warp, on
It's almost always a double
Badlands
donk.
last.
Badlands last, yeah, there's certain places that you stand normally on commonly
Like,
played
I'm talking
maps.
about in comp.
Yeah. The knockback can be useful.
Fuck the loose cannon, it's a shit weapon and you have no skill. That is a King of Squirrels quote. He said it to Cadus live at DreamHack.
Let's spy. Watch out, Daniel. Or just stand
I'm
still.
going to press W.
There was a spy trying to amber you, but he...
I accidentally alt-tabbed.
No?
Oh cool, a body shot. Guess I have to go back to spawn again.
Don't worry, I set him on fire. Now he can't do anything for the next 20 seconds.
Unlike me, you can still body shot.
Don't worry, I killed him by accident. I mean on purpose.
You'll probably get body shot by a different sniper.
There are like more than 2 snipers in this server. Oh god, he like wiggled... But Nick bro like wiggled his screen like, no, not like this. Wait, what? Oh. Oh yeah, spies exist as a class. Remember that class?
I wish I didn't.
Oh. The worst is when you reflect something, when something kills you with a crit and you hear the reflect sound. You feel like you deserve it. I think you're actually like reflecting the bolt stuck in your body or something.
Oh my god. Oh, my little brother walked into my room and handed me a can of Pepsi. Ooh.
I don't like your brother.
Great, Lifemar. Great.
I'm saying that like I ever did, but I don't like him even more.
They should remove the spy class. They should replace the spy class with just railgun. As in Berry Berry. Janky server.
That was a feisty can right there.
It doesn't belong in TF2. I think TF2 should only be Scout 1v1 MGE with the Boston Basher. It's a true
actually,
test.
like Pepsi
Look,
Max actually
Boston
has like
Basher
one of the
only.
worst slogans of all time.
What is
Pepsi Max tastes like ass. It's so bad.
Yeah, Pepsi
Is that
as
a
a
bad thing?
concept tastes like ass.
Yeah, asking very main.
Listen here, you little shit. I don't
Stuck
want
to
you to
things I
ever
did last night.
fucking
You're
insult my drink
objectively
again.
incorrect. You're objectively incorrect, so you're trying to be
See,
aggressive.
he used the
and
word
change nothing.
objectively.
He said
That means he's
objectively,
right.
therefore he is correct, and I am
I
belittled.
got
Exactly.
Pepsi Max. I get ads for it so much anytime I'm listening to Spotify, and it's just like they're ads like if you don't, it's like what is it? You either like it or haven't tried it.
Oh,
Like,
they're an awful.
Oh no,
No,
I've tried it and
it's
it's fucking
shit.
horrible.
I don't want to try it.
it's shit.
It should be like Call of Duty throwing knives only on Rust, TBH.
When the
You
main
mean?
when the main one of your drink
I
is
forget
shit,
what they're
that means
called.
the entire drink is shit. Sorry.
That's
Come
not
on.
the
Pepsi's
main
bad.
one. What the fuck?
Yes, it is.
It's
No, it's
Pepsi.
not.
I
Normal
thought it's just
Pepsi,
Pepsi,
you
isn't it?
twat.
It's just Pepsi, isn't it? Pepsi,
Yeah,
Pepsi
see,
Max,
Woolen's
Pepsi
educated,
Light.
unlike you, Daniel,
Is it called
who was
Pepsi
objectively
Light,
wrong.
or is it called Pepsi Zero?
No, it's called
Pepsi
Pepsi
Max
Bad.
is like one of the diet drinks, and then Pepsi Zero is another diet drink, and then Diet Pepsi is
Everything's going
another
a bit to
diet
the
drink,
left
and then
or something.
Pepsi's
It's a
the
bit
good
weird.
one.
No.
I don't like any like soft drinks really. I hurt my
Fair
teeth.
Yeah, they're not good for you. I like them.
I mean, I don't care if they're not good for you. You can drink what you want. You're an adult. Close enough.
I'm not though.
You're a human being.
Yeah.
Why is it really hard to hit people with a flag gun in this server? Life my please, this is a wholesome stream. You don't say swears. Yeah, don't say swears.
Hey, you know what I think about that? Yeah, I think that you're correct, and I should rethink how I approach my language towards Daniel. I'm sorry, Daniel.
Exactly.
I'm not sorry for calling Pepsi
On
shit.
your
'Cause
knees.
it is
Alright, well,
shit.
fuck you too then.
I
Daniel.
also think Pepsi is shit.
2-1, you lose, bucko.
I think you do lose. On your knees.
And this is a democracy.
We want you praying and saying, "I'm sorry, I liked something that neither of you liked."
I'm sorry that I was born in the town that Pepsi was made in, and I've
Thank
just
you.
been
Apology.
trained all my life to like
So,
Pepsi.
so
Accepted.
literally, so you're admitting Tony liking it because of Stockholm syndrome.
He's got
Pretty much,
so
yeah.
he's forced. We don't even have water. The tap water is Pepsi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I said yesterday. I was like,
You did.
we can't help it though. We just don't have anything. We just
You-
have Pepsi.
You go to make pancakes and you want to pour syrup on, but it's actually condensed corn syrup in the
Oh
taste
my
of
god.
Pepsi.
Oh,
Is
that
that
sounds fucking
okay? This is a
horrible.
question because in England, our pancakes are actually like crepes, aren't they? And we typically like to have like syrup or a bit of lemon or a bit of lime. Some people,
Yeah, we
I think they're
put,
weird, but they like
Sure,
chocolate.
those
Chocolate
French
pancakes.
crepes, yeah.
Are you a syrup? And you have really thick pancake.
Yeah,
Is that
we-
what you call
we
a
do
pancake?
syrup.
I don't
Yes,
know how you
'cause
wiggle to the
that's
side.
what
so
I'll
much.
pull up a
are
picture
in
of
This is not
America.
okay, crazy. Stop the wiggling.
When I know what
On your knees.
a French crepe is what we call pancakes.
Yes, I think
They're
that-
nicer.
They are nicer, personally, but
They're nicer than pancakes.
If
Quotation.
someone hands me, like, just throws a pancake at my face, I'll probably eat it. Oh, maybe I can make pancakes tonight. What is it? Like, just flour, eggs, and milk, right?
A French crepe
Yeah.
is literally just a pancake rolled over with some strawberries in it.
No,
Doesn't even have to have. That's
you're
like.
stupid.
If you go to a cafe and buy one, that's what they'll give you. But in England, we make a pancake mixture and put it in a giant pan and make them really thin. Whereas in America, you make them like really small little cakes, don't you?
Small
No.
and thick.
Ours are more like
Okay, look.
wraps.
When I
in
make a
terms of like.
pancake, when I make
shape.
a pancake, I make like the entire like
They're
size of the
crepes.
pan.
Then you're
that's
making
why
an
we call
English
them
kind of
crepes.
pancake.
Okay, well that's what I've always considered as a pancake, and that's how most of the people
That's
that I
a
know
crepe.
make pancakes.
Is that
A
your state
French
then?
crepe.
I still don't call them crepes. I still call them pancakes. But I'm well
I
aware
know,
that they're
so do
not
I, but I'm
actually.
saying that's what they are. Like, they're just literally French crepes, and people just
I
call them
shouldn't have been.
pancakes.
If I can make a second
But they're
behind
and they're
everything.
nicer than pancakes, according to NA
Short
gamers.
flamethrower range. Ah. Small, thick cakes. They are small and thick pancakes.
I don't know why Daniel's always so mean to me and my nationality. I never do it.
It's because you stinky. Hello, you stinky life mar. Go
It's because America's
remove
bad.
the U from the word color. Ugly. What else do Americans do? Oh yeah, you drive cars built by General Motors. What about that? What's up with that? You're doing one right now.
I forget. I wonder why there's like this split about the sides of the roads, because there's no like
no reason for
superior
it.
option other than consistency, but it's impossible to change now. Like, it would cost too
Oh.
much.
I'm trying to, because there's no difference really between left and right. Like with castles, the staircase went
Yeah,
in one
there's
way
nothing.
because like you wanted
The
the
only-
strongest
the
hand
only-
on one side.
The only awkward part about it is the fact that car manufacturers have to make different cars for like England, Ireland, and Australia.
Yeah. I mean, I'm actually trying to think. Is there, because we thought about this before and I couldn't come up with any reason that there's any difference beyond just cultural.
For what?
Left and right. Like, is there any benefit at all? Like,
No.
even something stupid like
No.
horses and
Nothing.
carts. They have
Nothing.
like a preferred
Literally
side or. Oh, thanks for taking the health on your full health.
Literally nothing.
There's got to be something. Something like really
There's
stupid, like
literally
road
nothing.
signs are easier to read to the left or something. Like 99% of people say that they prefer parking from the right to the left and the left to the right, or something.
I'll go to worldstandards.eu and see what they say.
Why am I taking so much damage? America doesn't use the bad metric system. I mean, England's the worst. We use like a mix of everything. We use
The
feet,
metric system
meters,
is so
It says in
miles.
the okay, quote. It says in
Stone
the past, almost
kilometers.
everybody travelled on the left side of the road because it was the most sensible option for feudal, violent societies. Since most people are right-handed, swordsmen preferred to keep on to the left in order to have their right arm nearer the opponent
That
and
makes
their
sense.
scabbard further from him.
Yeah, I
There
thought
we
it was
go. So
something like
once
stupid
again,
like
That's
that.
kinda
America
stupid.
drives on the right, and it is incorrect.
How many Americans have you seen sword fighting, Lulu?
Look, we drive wherever the fuck we want because we have guns and we can just shoot you.
There's
But surely you have like a
it's
preferred hand to
Ireland-
shoot from.
Ireland, UK,
Oh.
Suriname, India, Pakistan, Thailand, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, pretty much all of Oceania, and like the bottom half of Africa.
Are those? I mean, there's surely there's places where like
they
there's
drive on
no
the right.
specific
They're on
method.
the left.
Okay.
It's a pretty
I
even
was about
split
to say,
around
I
the
don't
world.
remember
isn't
half
it?
of this country's doing that. Like,
UK,
isn't it just like
UK,
just
Ireland.
America and like one other country that drives on the right?
No, most people drive on the right.
I think right's the most popular one.
it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought it was
like a lot.
You'd think it was the left purely because you think that like English are right, but the
Because
English
it's
are wrong most of the
correct.
time.
I thought it was left because people complain about it not being on the left so much.
That's
Yeah,
just
but
because
that's-
people are really vocal and loud.
Are you on Steam yet, Lifemar? Oh, you're so awkward.
Oh.
we
Africa's
go.
got better gun rights than the UK.
Well, Africa's a
The
lot
UK
of
gun rights are pretty
there's
good,
a
I
map
think.
for you, Lifemar.
If you're
Orange is
a-
right. Orange is left. Green is right.
Oh. If you're a farmer in the UK, you can have a gun to kill like pests. If you're just some guy
My
who
dad
doesn't
has a
like
gun
your
to kill
neighbours, you can't buy a
crows and
gun.
such.
Makes sense to me.
My dad has a gun license to shoot crows and shit.
That's fine. I think it should be used as a tool, not as like a... It shouldn't be used against people. People buying them because it's their right, I think. Sure. Go for it. That's your country. I don't care. Please don't shoot me.
Don't give it a heck.
I don't give a heck. But I think I wouldn't ask either system to change. I think America's used to having guns and we're used to not having guns.
Oh no, yeah, never mind.
So as a result, I think both sides are fine. You don't need to change them. Both countries are used to
on
it.
things, Woolen. I like that.
I don't.
Don't
'cause it
like
doesn't
how
agree
it's
with me.
easier to buy a shotgun than like I don't like how you can just go into Sainsbury's and buy a shotgun after like an hour, or like Walmart. I think it's a
Well,
bit
that's yeah. I was
weird
about to
that you
say,
can literally
Sainsbury's
buy
isn't
a.
in
Okay,
that
so there's
country.
actually a really good reason that shotguns are allowed in cities instead of pistols.
Yeah, because they're not concealable. I understand.
No, not that. It's because a shotgun, and this is for like bird shot. So if
Go
you
on.
have a bird shot shotgun, it disperses into small pellets and it has a very short range. If you are in a house and there's somebody intruding into your house and they are armed and you have to shoot them and you use a shotgun, then those pellets will be very impacted by walls and
Am I at the
whatnot,
right side
and
of
they
the
won't go
map?
very far. But if you just use a pistol, that's one solid bullet.
You're
with
more
a
likely to
fuck
kill
ton
them.
of power
What
behind
if
it
you
that-
have
that's gonna
a
go through walls
slug
and maybe hit
shotgun
someone
that just
else?
shoots one?
Then that's just
Lifemar,
dumb.
can I just say
Is it
one
legal?
quick thing, Lifemar?
Yeah.
You could have just said you're less likely to kill someone if they intrude in your house. But
But
still,
you're trying to
hinder them.
fucking kill them, but you're not trying to kill other
Why?
people.
Why are there people going into your house with a gun in the first place?
If
rob
you
you?
have
Do
a just in
you
case,
live-
it
do you
very
know how
rarely
America
happens.
works?
Look,
No,
America
but-
just
It
likes
happens a
guns,
lot.
okay?
I was under the impression when people rob houses, they tend to try and find times when you're not there, as to avoid
But
any.
if they made a mistake and you happen to be there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a gun for the
But why do
risk
they
of
have a gun?
confrontation. For the risk
Because
of
if-
confrontation.
A gun's
because
turning the
because
frogs
they're
game.
risking, if they run into somebody and they're armed like they should be, then they're armed to protect themselves from
We have
the
had
person doing the right thing.
3,675 firearm offences in Wales, year 31 March. What do you mean year 31? What does year 31 mean?
Year 30.
Lol, slugs are for deer.
I think 31st of March 2017.
Aren't
So,
shotguns
He did
That
banned
many,
in
that many
warfare?
firearm offenses
Next
in the entire year so far. People are being loud.
Yeah. I was under the impression that like riot shotguns are banned in warfare because they don't just kill you, they like tear you apart. They like do more
What,
than kill you.
shotguns?
Like
It's like
combat
bullets-
shotguns and riot
Bullets
shotguns.
are
Oh, yeah,
bullets
they're
are made
horrible.
to go
They're like
straight
illegal.
through you. Bullets
Yeah.
are made to go through you instead of stick inside you, so
Yeah.
they don't
Yeah.
cause as much harm.
And these rip you apart and they're illegal. That was my impression. I thought it was weird that like a step down from that is
Yeah, that's
easier to
actually a
get
good
than a
point.
pistol.
If you live in a big city in America, if you don't have a gun and you like go somewhere that isn't like very nice, you're probably gonna get jumped and shot
I feel like people are more paranoid when they have a gun.
So Detroit.
That other people are going to shoot
Yeah,
them.
Detroit.
Oh, this is a juicy tune.
I don't think you can have a gun in New York though.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
there's
New York, you'll just
York's
get, like,
too.
bit.
And in New York, you'll just
Yeah.
get stabbed, so carry a knife.
Yeah, my favorite New York meme is you're
My
more
soul
likely to get
patch.
bitten by a New Yorker than a shark.
More like laziness. It's not a fashion statement, I promise.
Today in AP English, we had to. We were doing this little thing, and we had to. Like the teacher would give us like a name of an object, and then we had to list things that we would find like in or on that object. And she
This is
said,
a college
music then.
course.
yeah, there was a point to it. But anyway, so she said street, and the first thing that the kids said was like homeless man, crack,
Knife.
yeah, knife, just
What
all this
country?
like fucked up things. But the reason we were like doing that is so that like we were going to get one of those objects that we found, and then we had to make a simile about that pertained to the passage we had written an essay
Like
on yesterday.
use that in.
Oh, sorry.
use
Yeah,
that
like
make it-
many from March
yeah,
31st.
like use one of the words that you came up
Or
with
like
out of those
as-
random things.
as terrible looking as a homeless person. XD.
Yeah, like that. Except that you would have failed if you.
You live in
said
a
that.
No, I
different
know.
country to us. What's up with that?
Oh man, I don't know.
You need to stop that.
I know.
No,
I was using that as a general example.
Look,
Wagmar,
look.
don't worry.
If I lived in Europe, I'd
You'd
actually
probably be a
have,
lot
like,
more racist.
I probably still won't
What?
like you.
Daniel doesn't like
I
a
know
lot.
you wouldn't, but
You like
you don't
milkshake?
like anyone.
I like milkshake.
I like
You just
milkshake.
arrowed me. Thank you, milkshake.
Thanks, milkshake.
But like, if I lived in Europe, I'd be much closer to my friends. Because I don't have any fucking friends outside of school. I really don't.
Isn't that where you tend to make your friends though, is school?
Yeah, and I just don't. Because they're terrible.
Like you don't hang out with your friends from school outside of school.
I didn't do that, but I lived in the
No.
middle of the forest. Well, a neck beard should
Mostly
be
because
anyway.
like I don't
have a neck
associate
beard.
with
I at least
hardly
shave my
anyone at
neck.
school.
I don't get that lazy. I just get lazy to shave the front of it. Or I trim it occasionally. Recently I haven't been, but... Remove Pyro from the game.
Word.
Homeless people are pretty hot. Thanks, Abdo. Good to know.
I did like this. This remix of New Look Clock is
Abdul's
pretty
in
solid.
Egypt, isn't he? I think
I have
he's
no idea.
Egyptian.
I'm not a donkey.
Abdo, what are you?
I think it's Egyptian.
You shaving neck, let that grow. That's not okay. You should shave your neck. Neck beards are not. They're not okay. Unless you're going to grow like a Gandalf beard, in which case it would look kind of weird not to have one. If you just have like a normal one, neck
You
beards
shall not
are
pass.
not okay. You should remove those.
You won't go.
If you can't make friends
That's
where
what
you are, you
Gandalf
can't make
says.
friends, period. You went through the you can't make friends with these people phase as well.
Yeah, but I'm friends with Woolen and Minty and Daniel.
Yeah, but I'm like
Johnson.
4,000 kilometers
waiting
away.
for you to
Yeah,
not
exactly. That's
mention
my point.
name.
As I said, like, if I lived in Europe, I'd be closer to my friends. That's what I said. I think. Is it?
It
And
is what
I-
you said.
It is,
Okay.
yeah. I was waiting for you
Abdul
to
says
not
yes.
mention my name, and I was gonna
I'm gonna play
laugh.
soldier as well.
But then you did, and I still
To an
laughed.
extent.
And with the like
To an extent,
numbers.
Daniel, I guess.
emo.
I try to be your friend, but you push me away constantly.
I push away
Daniel's a
everyone I love.
tsundere.
Exactly.
Daniel actually is a tsundere though. He goes through moments of being soon and being deri. Like sometimes
Okay,
he's
but,
like, hello, and it's really nice, and then sometimes he's like, hello. It's horrifying.
You can consider online and like IRL friends like a different thing, but
No, you can't.
I mean,
They're
whenever
friends.
you
It's a- that's a
when
friend.
you are
It
literally
doesn't matter.
talking to them
All
every
day,
single
every
day.
day.
I mean,
yeah.
what's the actual difference?
No, there's no difference between
You
online
can't
friends.
touch
and
Yeah, there's
their
literally
boobies.
none.
You can't touch their
You have a
boobies
point there,
yet.
yeah.
I'm waiting
I
for
can't-
Elon Musk.
I can't menti.
You can't menti.
Yeah,
What is menti?
Menti is-
I can't
Menti is a
menti
verb.
his Alex.
Yeah.
What is menti a verb
verb?
meaning?
Touch booby.
Menti is
Yeah.
a verb for touch booby.
Yeah, why do you think he's so popular amongst the kids these days?
Because he's damn cool. You consider online
Yeah.
and I
And
think
everyone loves boobies.
there's a difference between chatting to someone on Steam message once and the guy who you meet every single day at your like school or whatever. That's a difference. I don't think there's
Yeah.
any difference between the guy who you meet at uni and occasionally see once a week but sometimes talk to on Mumble versus the guy who you don't see like once a week but you still talk to on Mumble. I feel like that's basically the
I've-
same. You still have the same amount of interaction.
I've never met someone that I first knew online.
I've met Porky. That's
Me.
it. No, wait, no, I've met all the Hugs.tf, I think.
I think I might soon though, because there's a guy I know through a guy from uni that I met online and played Overwatch with, and he goes to the same uni as well, so I might meet him at some point. I don't know.
Oh.
My soldier main from my first Highlander team lives in Virginia, which is just a state over, and we've actually talked about like meeting up sometime.
Yeah,
It's
one of
going
my
to take
one of the first Tf2 friends I ever met lives in like half an hour away from me, and I was
That's
like,
cool.
Jesus Christ, especially because like no one lives in Ireland.
I went to Hugs.tf and I met like a bunch of Sixes players and Aggro and Wolf
And
Machina
Michael
and
Adams.
MGE Mike and John from Blackout.tv. That was pretty cool. I liked Aggro the most. Aggro was like really cool. I didn't realize he was a heavy
Man,
smoker.
I need to ask Menti what it was like to like
Menti.
to kiss
Cross-dress.
Annie.
If you want to wear a skirt at Life, man, no one's gonna judge you. It's 2017. You don't want to wear a skirt. Come on.
That was a good ass pub.
Keeps your legs cold. What more do you want? No, you differentiate
my legs
between people
cold.
you talk to very often online. I mean, like, is there a difference between people? Say you talk to two people online a lot. One of them you know from uni and you meet once a week, and the other you don't. I feel like they're basically the same. Do you want to re-lobby, or is it actually going to go to a different map?
No, it's. Do you not want to play Snakewater again?
Not really. I've
Like,
just been playing it for
okay.
like half an hour.
I don't know, like to the audience here, like the three of us might just sound like some dudes that get into mumble every time that Woolen streams, and then that's it. We just like shit talk each other.
Not
But like,
every time.
the- well, maybe
Most
not
of the
Daniel,
times.
but like we all like know a lot about each other. Like
Unfortunately.
we're actually
I know.
yeah.
I know.
very unfortunately.
I know the full name of 3 members of Life Mars family.
Yeah, that's
He does.
I'm moving up.
I've been invited. Yeah, there you go. You're moving up in the world.
Do you,
He's-
do you only have one brother, or do you have more?
Oh my god, he's
I
Dan
have 3.
Gazeling you. Don't let him.
My
was
oldest
my fun
brother is
puppy.
34. My second oldest is
Good to hear,
27,
but,
and then my little brother's 15,
No, so you have 3
and
brothers.
I'm 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No sisters.
I don't
Yeah.
know your dad's name yet, though.
His name is literally the exact same as mine, like full,
Oh.
like first.
Were you
middle,
a
and last.
junior,
That's
or
boring.
was it just because was it his decision? Do you know?
Don't you know? Didn't you,
Okay,
you
so
go by
my
your
mom,
middle name, though, don't
my
you?
mom had a brother named Robert, and that's where my first name came from because he died
Yeah.
before I was born, so I never got to meet him. My mom also has a brother named Glenn, which is my second name, and then last name is my last name.
Yeah, you probably don't want to
so-
say that one.
And then that all came out to be
I really
my
like his last name.
Your full name. Okay, so was it just a
yeah.
coincidence then?
I mean, it was, but it wasn't because my dad like wanted that to be my name, but my mom like was like, yeah, let's do that because my brother's
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
like
that makes sense.
that was sort of like me as well. Like my mom wanted to name me Daniel, and my dad was like, "Hey, that was my grandfather's name as well. Let's do that."
One of my middle names is my uncle's name. Are we not allowed into this pub?
Yeah, I have one that's my dad's. It just ended.
I can just imagine when Daniel was born. Oh, I want to name him Daniel. Oh, I think we should name him fucking cunt.
We should name him
Yeah.
fucking Daniel.
That sounds more. That sounds like more Scottish than Irish, but I'll
Yeah, I
give
know,
you.
I
it was-
always-
but
I
I'll
always
give you
fuck up
it was
Irish
a good
accents.
Scottish.
I thought it was a
Give
pretty
you-
good
a
Scottish.
very
Yeah,
good Sc- it was a good
I
Scottish.
always like do Scottish instead of Irish because like I can't do Irish. Like I can't
They're
put
too
my finger
similar.
on
They
it.
are exactly
Just-
the same.
They're not the exact same.
They
They're
are
not. Like they're so
Gaelic.
different, but they're so
you'd
similar.
Need
It's
to be
just so
exposed
hard.
Thank you,
to
Nick
both
Byrne.
to notice a relevant difference. But if you just hear like
I
a
do.
Scottish
I like a
person
good
and then a
trifles
week
per
later,
topic.
hear an Irish person, you'll be like, oh, they sounded the same. Dim dim.
Like my main reference
The
for Scottish
Scottish.
is William Wallace and the Demo Man.
What about? I forgot the Demo Man was Scottish. What about Fat Bastard from Austin Powers?
Never
what?
watched Austin Powers.
I want my baby back. I'm
Oh
gonna-
yeah, and
I'm going.
Shrek, or was he? What was he?
Shrek was a Canadian pretending to be Scottish.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Shrek was an ogre.
Was it Mike Myers?
It is Mike Myers.
Mike
yes.
Myers is also
Yeah.
Austin Powers? Question mark.
I know.
Question mark. Yeah. Fokil. Do you think we should re-lobby, or is it actually going
Do
to?
you wanna?
Are people going to join?
No,
is the question.
It is 2v5, 2v4.
This is why I tend to re-lobby, is because even though I want to play the map, it just people don't. Valve doesn't put people into this server for some reason.
Like to me,
'Cause you never give it a
what
chance
Irish
to.
sounds like is
Should we just
pretty
wait
much
then?
the same thing as Scottish, but less intense.
You can
Like,
tell the difference between
there's less
Scottish and
of it.
Irish.
It's like a mix between British and Scottish,
I can
but
loosely.
kind of not. It's weird. It's really weird.
If you showed me a voice clip of the demo man and the voice clip of the barkeeper from Fallout 3, I'd know that one's Scottish and one's Irish, and I'd be able to tell you which.
Yeah.
If you showed me, like, you know, McLarson, McGuinness, and Skirtman or whatever, I wouldn't be able. I'd be like, well, actually, no, maybe I can tell the difference. I just can't speak the difference.
Huh?
I don't know what I'm saying. You have an obsession with strangers in Tf2. How can you overcome your addiction? Or you can overcome your... I mean, I used to have a crippling addiction with strangers.
TF2.
No, I sold all of them and bought, like, PUBG. And I was like,
yeah.
wow, I'd much rather have PUBG than know how many, like, kills I have with the gloves of running urgently.
Yeah, just if you want to break your addiction of strangers, just become a good YouTuber and then meet a guy called Lifemar, and then he'll just buy them from you.
Not your use of the word, the Y word, man.
I can give you a very scientific difference between Irish and Scottish if you want. Like, I'm Scottish, I'm Irish, this is my normal voice.
Yeah, Scottish people tend to completely ignore the T, and they also have a bit of a...
We do that too, though.
No, but like yours is a bit... Not greasier, but like slime... No, slimier doesn't work either. Scottish is a bit rougher, yours is a bit smoother, maybe?
Yeah. That's what I was looking for.
There's like
I think we should re-lobby
Donegal is a region in Ireland. It's in by.
You could have said that was in Wales, and I would have said yes.
It's
oh yeah, isn't Wales just like a fucking wasteland of accent?
And sheep.
Just
like
mostly
everybody
sheep.
everybody just sounds like unintelligible.
And the supermarkets there are in
their
both English and
accents are so
Welsh. Milk is 4 letters in English and like 50 letters in Welsh.
Everything's 50 letters in Welsh.
Except for hello, it's 1 letter. It's just yeah.
But
really
there's
like
a
that
region in Ireland and up north that sounds really similar to
They're both
Scottish,
screwed.
so I just used it. And you sort of just like drag it on. It's like, I'm from Donegal. Like, hello.
You do a bit of a dragon, do you? Oh, like a D for Doragon. Wales is just mountains and bad hygiene. Hey, I've been to Wales several times. Most of the time
I was
for like
in
geography
Wales
trips.
once.
I went to a really, really cool valley one time, and the red arrow, not the red arrows, I think just like jet planes went over. It echoed for like a really long time. It was cool.
I was just there on my way home from Manchester, and we went to that place that's a really long name.
You went through Wales on your way back from Manchester?
Yeah, because we went by bus and boat.
What about
Wales?
Dorchester?
What about Manchester United?
I'm sorry.
That was a
Yeah,
joke when I was
went-
in primary school.
I went to see a Manchester United match. That's why I was in Manchester.
No, but in my head right
No, but
now,
I'm
I'm
saying
thinking
that's-
Wales is like a bit sticking out from
I
the
don't
UK.
know.
Why
I
would you
don't know
second
where
up current?
Manchester is.
Manchester's in the UK. Presumably you just go. Oh no, wait, yeah, well, you live in Ireland. Ignore entirely what I just said.
You're retarded.
I was thinking, why would you ever go west to go anywhere in the UK? You just go south. But you don't live in England. You live in the other country that's not England. The server also has 5v5.
I think the reason that
I'm
I'm so much more familiar with a Scottish accent than Irish is that Scottish is like every American is convinced they can do a Scottish accent, but they fail horribly. Yeah, they just God, it's pain.
You don't do you do you do like Scottish sounds a bit like you're from the United England, innit? Yeah, your footy, play footy with your lads and go and drink some bud.
You're scaring me, Woolen.
But what? While I was editing the last video, I realized I just randomly did like a Yorkshire voice for a second, and I realized I go like like that, like a bit of a Yorkshirean thing. I'm not from Yorkshire, nor do I know any. I think I do. I do know people from Yorkshire, but I don't typically do it. And I realized no one's pointed it out yet. But I'm worried people might go onto the video and be like, "Well, are you from up north?" I'm like, no, I've lived in the south my whole life, but it's confusing that you think that. Streamer is having a stroke live on Switch.
So, are you like a British redneck?
Yorkshire is up north. They're like, they speak like they go up north, and they're like, oh, I'll have me some of that. I do love me Yorkshire pudding.
Like the I'll have me some of that is a very northern thing.
They're from up north. Porky's from up north. Porky's like, hey, Woolen.
But he's also west.
Yeah, he's like northwest. He's weird. He's like Blackpool-esque.
He just sounds like stereotypical British to me.
Porky says grass.
But he also lives in a farm.
If they say grass, yeah, he lives on a farm. Farm. He says grass. If you say grass, you're from up north. If you say grass, you're from the proper Queen's English speaking southern England, which is exclusively the south coast.
Propriety. I slithered right out of the vaginal
Do you mind if
cavity of the
I
Queen.
slide on into them DMs?
One of those crumpets. Haha, ho, ho.
Oh my god. You're watching a video. Are you from up north? Thank you. Can you do that voice but say, mind if I slide into those DMs, Life Mar?
Do you mind if I slide into the DMs?
It's so good!
I think this is a legal snake.
It's so good! Did you say 50 points from Gryffindor? God, it's like speaking to someone
50
from...
points for Gryffindor.
50 points. Run! Stop it, run! Stop
Ronald
it!
Weasley.
You say Ronald Weasley!
Mr. Potter.
Potter? No, you've got to plosive the crap out of your
Mr.
microphone.
Potter. I just literally just fucking spit into my microphone.
I think I could feel it. Moisture. If you speak the Queen's English, you're really just speaking a German half idiot that learned English. I'm well aware that our current Queen is half German. I'm well aware that most of our lineage is not even English. They're from God knows where.
Well, everyone's originally from Africa, so there you go.
I'm not. I'm from Toto.
Toto's the bestest.
Toto by...
No, wait.
Mr.
If everyone's from Africa and Africa's from Toto, does that mean everyone's from Toto?
Does that mean everyone's from Toho? What a world we live in.
You fucking degenerate weeb.
What a world we live in.
Always hearing fucking anime bullshit in anything anyone says.
Did you just say,
I said you're a degenerate weeb.
Did you just say... Pits? Stand still. Mr. Potter.
Mr. Potter.
Don't steal my
Potter.
kills.
Welcome to Hogwarts School of... What was it? Witchcraft and Beastery, or like something?
Witchcraft and wizardry.
Like...
It was a quote that I made in a video when I was just saying "oh shit" every 5 words, and I think it was Abdo or someone pulled it up again.
Oh shit, every 5 words.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's such a good...
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Why are British people allowed to curse and sound so proper while doing it?
Well, fucking hell. Darling.
Shoot him!
You smelly rascal. You absolute pile of human shit. Ooh, woo, woo. What's this? Good night, Crazy Red.
Crazy Red 11.
11? Wow,
I don't
sounds
know.
you married or something. What timeline?
I can read.
At some point there will be
sorry.
nicknames
I
with
know you
emojis. Yeah, you'll be calling each other like, hey, what's up? What's up? Colon OK underscore hand colon.
How's it going? That really makes me thinking.
What's up, think? People already say thinking. They came out with a PhD in fucking. Thanks, Abdo. It was you. Okay. Oh, fucking shitballs. You, Mr. Darcy, you've really fucked up this time. Oh god. You got trick stabbed. I wiggle a bit. Do you think he's going to be confused by my mating ritual? What a time. I want to live in a world where everyone's just wild and... Is this Milkshake?
Degenerate.
It is Milkshake. I recognize because he wears, like, the rain hat for Sniper. Excuse me, sir. Do you mind if I just shoot you with my fully automatic shotgun? Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
Squeeze it.
Did you say, squeeze it?
Exquisite.
I said squeeze it.
That's worse.
What's up, QC? Hello, Timmy McNuggets. What's hip and shaking in this funky, fresh world we find ourselves in? Was about to go, but Tom Scott created a social network or something that only used emojis.
Yeah, he used to.
Yeah, he
shut
did,
it down.
and it shut. Yeah. He's
And
made a
it's
video
like
about
people
it.
still found out a way to be rude.
Yeah, didn't they just make everything in? Oh yeah, because they were doing your names were
Just do
emojis.
cucumber emojis constantly.
It's actually it's a aubergine.
Eggplant.
It's Japan. They don't have eggplants.
Wait, what did I say?
They only have purple long
cucumber.
dongers.
I said cucumber? What the fuck?
You
You did say
Yeah.
cucumber, like Mar. Is there something on your
tired.
mind? Thinking of green vegetables full of fiber.
Yeah,
Tired is a synonym
I've
for
been.
retarded now. Who knew?
Okay, so I have an
Fiber in one.
emotional attachment to Larry the Cucumber from VeggieTales, and it's just, it's on my mind. Have you
Life
never
is-
seen that?
We live in like east.
That's
Oh,
not
boy.
a thing here, but I
We
know it's a
have-
thing.
We had
But that's not a thing here,
Ducktales. Woo!
It was like this CGI
Oh.
Christian broadcast.
Yeah, we don't have
Or
Christians
cartoon.
in Europe. We're very anti-Christian. Because
Ah,
at that time they
shit.
took
You
over
you
everything and
realise
killed
we're nearly
everyone.
entirely Christians,
Yeah, that was kind of
we
it.
left you guys because you were so Christian.
Yeah, but like one of our kings killed a bunch of people and invented the Catholic religion or the Church of England. What's up with that?
No, that's because he wanted to get a divorce.
It's actually
that's what it was.
divorce,
Wasn't
beheaded,
that the
died,
Protestant
divorce, beheaded, survived.
Reformation.
That was the King Henry VIII does not give a monkeys. One of them got off
Notice
really well.
there hasn't been a King Henry the Ninth. I wonder why.
Yeah,
Because he got killed.
was there?
No,
Yeah, I
because
guess
no
there
one
was.
wants to be associated with King Henry VIII.
Yeah, he was pretty shit. But one of them got off really well, didn't they? Like one of the ones that got divorced just became really rich and famous and just lived a great life.
No, she already was rich and famous, so we couldn't behead her, was the thing.
And then the other ones were just like women that you picked up off of Craigslist.
Yeah, because he wanted
Charlie the
a boy.
Cucumber. Do you want to relobby? I think I'm going to relobby.
I want to not play this game anymore.
Wow, there is actually. I'm going to just look on the server browser. We're going to count how many servers have at least like 80% filled. 10. Lazy Town, Dust Bowl, 2-4, Pipeline. Oh, it's hosted in Russia and has 90 ping. Upward, instant respawn. Upward again.
Do you want to play
Instant
Paladins?
respawn.
Let's play
Turbine,
Paladins.
it's instant respawn.
Thanks.
You want to play
And
this?
there's no other pubs playing
No,
normal.
I'm not a DJ in Souls. I have Psychonauts. I need to play that at some point.
Psychonauts isn't that great.
I heard that's a really good game.
It's not that
Yeah,
good.
it's considered one of the best games.
I
Well, it's stupid.
By
Played
John
it with like Chris and Dasher J and Fire and stuff, and we didn't enjoy it. Similarly, Prince Charles
No,
might not become
you
Charles
didn't.
III because of the connotations with the previous Charles. What did the
Yeah,
previous
we
Prince
had
Charles
this like
do?
literally exact discussion before.
It's
not.
cool.
That's not Psychonauts.
What did Prince Charles do? They said they don't want to play. God knows what Milkshake's doing. Gender fluid microwave. Oh wow.
I don't want to learn for the microwave.
Is it true that you don't have kettles?
Okay, define kettle. Because we
Something
just call
you
everything
boil
a pot.
water in.
Yeah, we just call those pots.
It's an electric kettle.
Oh no, we don't.
It
have
wasn't.
those.
It wasn't Psychonauts you played, by the way. Just so you
What
know.
was it?
You're wrong. We had this exact discussion before, and you were wrong about it.
It wasn't
again.
Psychonauts, what was it?
I don't know, but
It was
wasn't
something like
Psychonauts.
Psychonauts, the name.
Yeah, but it wasn't Psychonauts because Psychonauts is good and single player.
No, this was like a side-scrolling.
I know you
two-player.
were wrong. We had this
God,
discussion.
I
we
sure,
had this
I sure do
exact
love
discussion before.
hacking up shit from my.
I
throat.
don't remember speaking to you. Who are you? How'd you get this number? Might become
If you would
Charles
like to leave a
III.
message, please talk after the beep.
Might take a different name. Maybe Prince Charles will call himself Prince Charlie and Lola. Classic. I read a really funny BBC article that was Horrid Henry might be destroying our children. I thought it was really funny. Like a children's book that encourages people to read in a world where everyone hates reading. And they're like, oh no, it's bad because he's a naughty child. It's like, well, do you want them to read?
Yeah, it's like there's no John. Like the first Prince John was a giant prick, so there's never been a John since.
That's what the guy, the tiger in Robin Hood, the Disney version was called. It's like Prince John. Oh, I missed.
It's Little John.
What, like the rapper?
Yeah. What?
Oh.
Okay.
Yo, hip hop. Charles the Belated.
Yeah.
Excuse me? Are you like
What?
Are you the Tom 3 on my old electric drum set I had when I was like 9? Are you on the
Yeah.
mellow mood
Yeah,
where you
that's me.
double tap the third tom? And it goes, yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
King John was a spring. I heard he liked taxes. Century again. The scout got hungry.
I thought that was just Britain in general that liked taxes back when they had.
We
kings.
love our taxes.
Yeah,
I guess that wasn't a
King
headshot.
John was like one of the 4th or 5th king, so he's like really old, long ago. but he was like a mega prick, so no one liked him.
I like how America left
Beats.
they left Britain because they hated taxes so much and fought Britain because they hated taxes so much.
They made their own taxes.
And now I have to like pay the government fucking money to go fish in my backyard.
What?
I love that. You have to have a fishing license to go fish. And a hunting
How are
license
they going to
hunt
know?
and just they have people on boats like
If
they
you
have
own the
officers on
land.
boats and they like check you and they come to you and they go like, oh excuse me, could you produce
How did
your
they know you
papers,
have a
please?
driver license? They check. It's not complex.
Have you ever had your
Yeah.
driver license checked?
Because I don't
Who,
have
me?
a driver's license.
Yeah, I don't have one either. I just don't drive. I mean,
Sounds
when I
more
turn
like a
18, I'll get
chipmunk
one,
trying to do a death metal growl. I
It
don't
just
like
sounds
death
him being
metal
retarded.
screams.
Oh wait, nothing new.
Oh, headshot.
though. Oh,
That one's a
Chipmunk doing
miss, I'll
death
accept
metal
that.
growl. Wouldn't that just be like,
Yeah. Bit of jank on this server, a little bit jank. That's okay. That was not a headshot game. That was like the air next to his head.
By the way, I leave.
Au revoir, Irish man from Ireland.
Goodbye, loser. You smell.
You have to say hello, you stinky.
No, I'm not the generator. I'll just say you smell bad. Go get a shower.
You have a waifu though.
You don't have.
Life
I
mod
still,
you're
it
done.
still,
Objectively
it still bothers
incorrect.
me that you've like 3 bots.
You'll
in
put
your
a fish in your
server
water
that
and then
do
fish it
nothing.
out. Yeah, what if
Like,
you have
Mirai's
a
the
bath
most
and put a fish in it?
Pointless.
Hey, well, I think we should have another bot.
Delete Mirai, she's pointless. You can get Discord servers to just greet people itself instead of
Let's
having a
just
shitty
let's
bot.
But
just make
Mirai
it
also has
nothing
an
else.
8-ball.
That doesn't.
Let's make a new
yeah,
bot
but
and
no
call
one
it
uses
LifeMar
that
bot,
because
and if you
Mirai's
type
shit.
in exclamation
shit.
point LifeMar, it'll just go, hi.
Oh. Every time I try to talk to
You're
Mirai,
shit.
it just says sorry.
Just remove Mirai. Goodbye. I'm
I'm gonna
gone.
go for a crumpet right now. What are you
What
doing?
exactly is a crumpet?
It's like a little like. I don't know
It's
how to
like a
describe them.
biscuit.
They're really nice. No, it's bread. It's like it's something you toast. In my eyes, crumpets and like English breakfast muffins are interchangeable in their uses. So I use them both.
So
You toast
it
them.
basically looks like a sort of English muffin.
No. I use them interchangeably as like, not quite toast, but I use them as like little mini toasts. So it's like a little wheel.
They look really good.
They are delicious. They are like really, really buttery.
Yeah.
If you toast them just right, my god. Like you can just put an unbelievable unhealthy amount of butter into them because of, like the way it works is there's
They
another
have, like,
food.
pores and they
Focaccia.
just
Is it focaccia
absorb
bread?
butter.
Yeah. So you can just put like so much butter in, and butter is delicious. Basically, if you want to eat
flat,
butter,
savory cake with a soft, porous texture made from a yeast mixture.
I don't know how to
cooked
describe
on
them. They're really,
griddle
really
and
unique.
eaten toasted and buttered.
They are like
That sounds really good.
unbelievably. He just disappears from the universe when I scope in. Okay. They are so good. I keep them in my freezer. I think when you freeze them and then toast them, they get so crispy. You should freeze bread anyway.
not butter.
I stopped buying butter. I buy Flora buttery.
Okay, I was about to say, please tell me you're not going to say margarine.
It is margarine that tastes like butter.
No, margarine is so bad for you. Don't do that.
It's so good though. And
It
it's
is
made with
so fucking bad for
sunflower
you.
oil. I mean, this one isn't. This one has marketing on it that says it does something. I don't remember what. Maybe it has like an aphrodisiac effect or something.
They used to advertise that cigarettes were good for you.
Yeah, but that's
America.
used to.
Yeah,
This
so-
Flora buttery, everyone's always like, hey, it's made with
Just because you rebrand margarine and go,
No,
it's
but
good for you now. That doesn't make it good.
Butter's made with milk, fatty.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, but it has
it's
like,
the wrong kind of
oils
fats.
and lipids that you can actually
Yeah, but this
use
is
and are
made
good
out
for you
of
in small amounts.
Plants, delicious plants. Actually, I don't even know if it
Never
is
vegan.
margarine. I'm not vegan. I love cheese and butter. This last conversation
I
is me
know.
being going on about how much I
I'm
love
hecking
butter.
with you, Woolen. You
Hol-
eat egg.
Wait, does hollandaise fours taste like butter? What is hollandaise? Because if it tastes like butter, if I could have like, oh my god, what are like chips like? What are like fries like, but with butter? Are they good?
No.
Oh my god, I really want butter now. Just go eat. Like, just
Oh, by the way, if
consume.
you want butter, but if you want it to be like healthy, just make your own butter. Like,
I
get like
beg your
a mason
pardon?
jar. Yeah, just make your own butter. Like, it's
Yeah.
really simple.
I know.
Like, just like literally look up the recipe
You buy
for butter, and then you
thick
put it in a.
cream.
Yeah, and then you just like put it in a like mason jar, and you just fucking shake the shit out of it for a long time, and then you
leave it.
have butter.
Yeah, I know.
And it's like really good for you because it's like very minimal.
It's like when I make
ingredients.
popcorn, and instead of making it healthy, because it's healthy because you make it yourself, so you know what goes into it. I end up putting shitloads of butter and salt on them, so they're actually not that healthy.
Another cooking with Woolen, you make your own butter and then pop your own popcorn and butter it with your own butter.
That sounds like really
move out into a log cabin and then grow a giant beard and grow an axe out of your hand.
It's actually called
You are
Lynx
the
in the
lumberjack.
EU.
I am the ultimate hipster.
I am the lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. He's a lumberjack and he's okay. He works all night and he works all day. That's from Monty Python. The Lumberjack song. Nice. I think it was Monty Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail, but I might be wrong. I don't actually remember what Lumberjack was from. I thought it was Holy Grail. It's something like that. Hollandaise sauce is basically egg whites, some spices, and a shitload of butter. I like butter. I don't like sauce stuff. Like
I wish that American comedy could take like some hints from British comedy.
No, you don't. British, just use British comedy.
So
Anytime another country tries to take another country's comedy, it destroys it.
No, I mean like the kind of like just
dry humor that's really shitty.
No, not even dry. It's just dry, but like it's just so like you actually have to think about what's being said, and it's not just like he farted.
You know, Little Britain was one of the most popular shows, and the entire thing was taking the piss out of like stupid people. It's Little Britain is absolute trash. It's like American trash, but it's English.
Yuck.
But for example, look at Grand Tour. It's all right, but they like try to Americanize it, so like a lot of it's kind of crap. Like they make like death jokes a bunch. That's not a UK thing. They're like, oh no, our star of the month's died. It's like, well, that's not dry humor.
We don't even do that.
That's just
you'll get like demonetized.
You get demonetized by Amazon. Woolen, make a video about the 10 ways to eat butter.
Demonetized like by everything. You will lose.
You know
the
what will never
ability
demonetize
to
you?
generate cash.
Twitch.tv. I heard
Unless
YouTube
you
is
are
rolling out a subscription service for its streaming.
They already have.
Have they? I wouldn't recommend
it's
it.
$3 instead of $5.
Yeah, but what's the split?
I don't know.
The split on Twitch is roughly 50-50. This month everything's half price and the streamer gets the full price. I think if you do the $25 sub, Amazon ends up actually having to pay. I think? Maybe? Because what my impression was that normally it's a normal split, but because it's only $12.50 and they need to pay you that, they end up having to spend money and normally you don't get that much of a split or something. I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, it's good for the streamer this month. But I can only imagine YouTube's going to be like, yeah, we'll pay you 0.1% of that sub, so you can get 3 pence per sub. What? I'm being like stabbed to death by a spy. What's up with that? Oh, +1. Twitch is already sneaking in chat auto mod settings split over multiple settings tabs. Yeah, the auto mod's going a bit over the top lately. Like, I went into like Cerny's chat on his birthday and said happy birthday and made a Dan Giesling joke, and it muted me. Like I think I sent like a copy pasta I made ages ago that was Ocean Man but with Dan Giesling. So it wasn't like it had swearing and like, you know, racism in it. It was like Dan Giesling. And it got auto mod banned. Twitch is getting a little bit Big Brother with its auto mod. But the thing is, I think I have actually got it disabled, but I think I should turn it on more because there was that guy that kept coming in and posting porn. Can you watch a demo of you shaking heavy whipped cream to make butter and give you tips on how to make it better? Only if it's an STV demo. I've been trying to review local cream making demos, but it's been a bit difficult. There's been a bit of lag on my side. If you can go onto like serveme.
I don't think that it's legal to watch a video of a man shaking his cream on YouTube.
No, it's fine if you put it under educational.
Okay.
It's even incentivized. They pay you £50 million.
Speaking of that, there was a video of that
I'm up here
of Rohulk, like the Osu player, and it was up for like a solid week because it was educational. No, it was actually him, yeah, doing that.
Yeah. Apparently that was something he sent to his legal age girlfriend, but the community decided to just hate him, and they said he sent it to a underage person, and as a result everyone said they hated Rohulk despite the fact he didn't do anything. There's other reasons to hate Rohulk, but don't hate him because he has a
I really like Rohulk. He's given me a lot of good advice. Like
he's good at
I messaged him on Yeah, like I message him on Twitter a lot, like just coming to him with like, okay, so this is weird in Osu, how do I fix it? And then he'll like go in depth on like what to do.
Good
and how
person.
To, like, yeah, he's so nice.
I can understand liking Phil Salama because he's actively been a twat sometimes.
Yeah, he's my age, so
Phil
he's
Salama's
just very,
17.
Yeah, he's just very annoying and hormonal.
How is he so good at Osu? Oh wait, how long has he been playing it for?
You,
Has he
you
been
do
playing
know
it?
Vaxay is like 14, right?
Yeah, but Vaxey's special. I thought Phil Salama was like an adult. Not very many streamers assemble DIY stuff.
Like,
Here
there's a good like Piggy. He's number 10. He's 15.
Piggy's number 10. Isn't
yeah,
Piggy
he's 15.
Raffis? That was the joke
No.
because he was like a DT player or something. That was my impression of what it was.
And then Ryuk is 16.
Wait, Piggy is 10 though. I don't remember
Yeah.
the top 10. They keep changing. It's no longer like the people that I thought it was a year ago. And
yeah,
then,
it's so weird to see it change like that.
but
'cause, like,
Raffis is still climbing between like second, third, second, third, second, third.
Yeah.
So close to first. There's not much. There's only like 200
H-Chick is number
PP.
6.
There's only like 200 PP between Raffis and Cookies, you know,
Yeah, it's
which is a lot
pretty small
because
gap.
at that much it's like a pretty big increase. He
Yeah.
needs like a couple of 800 PP scores to go over him, but it's still like it's
a
not.
couple. Ugh, a good
No,
lord.
no, but
he,
as in,
he
like-
needs like a couple 700 and then he's there.
Really? Oh wait,
Yeah.
does he still have a bunch of like low 600s? I thought most of his were like
Yeah.
high 600s. Does he just need to play hidden double time again, like over and over again? Hidden double time hard rock. I think once you learn AR11, that's just the trick to winning Osu.
Eh.
Like, because it's really hard to
Cookies,
read.
You can't read that. Danielle is 16 and he's number 17.
Osu's full of like a lot of really young people. I can
Yeah,
imagine
it
because
really
it's
is.
free. Right?
I mean, a lot of like pretty good
Leave that
TF2
alone.
players are fairly young too.
No, really?
Yeah, like
All the Sixers
intermediate
players are like
in
old
ESEA.
adults.
Well, like in ESEA Open and Intermediate, there's a lot of like kids that are
Oh, this server's way
16
better.
and under.
Really?
Yeah, like my Open team that I was on, and ESEA Open's like the equivalent of like UGC Silver, but so it's not like ETF2L Open. I feel like I just need to clarify that.
Yeah,
But,
ESCA opens above ETF2L Open.
yeah, you
It's a
actually
paid
have to
league,
pay money.
yeah.
You have to pay. And but when I was in ESEA Open, everybody on my team was under the age of 18. And
Oh.
then it immediately crumbled because 2 of them couldn't get their parents to pay money, and it was very frustrating. And that's why I quit TF2.
Wow. Not the internet or the OSU.
Yeah, well, I had Osu too, so it wasn't that bad.
God, I was in like a
So I
really
was
good
just kinda
recording
like,
mood earlier
eh.
today, and then I recorded one video, so felt good about myself. I was like, I'm going to play OSU for 5 minutes to
And then you
fix
felt
that.
horrible about yourself.
And then I ended up playing OSU for 6 hours or something. Like, it wasn't 6, it was like 2
Yeah.
hours. Was it 2 hours? I was sending you messages. Whenever the start of the messages to the end of the messages was when I
Oh
was
god,
playing.
that was at like 6. Or that was at like 10.
Yeah, I was playing
so-
a lot of OSU.
So that was like
Man, I can get 300 PP.
3 PM for you?
If I just learn how to double time streams slightly better, or if I just play that Bravely You map over and over again,
Just
I've already got...
Woolen.
Don't play the
play-
game I enjoy. Do you like
No.
any mods? Are there any mods you like?
I
Hard Rock's
do.
too
No,
bad,
what I
double
mean-
time's
what I'm
too
trying to-
bad. Does it have to be flashlight hidden?
Stop it.
Do you,
Stop
does it have to be
Woolen.
easy? Do I have to learn to play
No.
easy?
No, you don't. What I'm
Look at the
saying is you
enjoyment
need to
from
learn
OC.
how to do like the
an
fundamentals
addictive.
before you go on to like trying to do shit with mods.
What do you mean I don't know the fundamentals?
Like, can you like?
I've been playing OC for like
stream-
2 years. Yes, I can stream.
Can you SS a stream that's like
I can't play
OD8
no...
and it's like
I can- yes,
20
OD8.
something long.
Yes, I can play OD8
SS
songs
it there?
live, Ma. Yes.
No, a 20 circle stream. That's
Yes.
OD8.
Oh,
Can you SS
life,
that?
Ma. Life, Ma.
And
I
can you do it
play.
consistently?
I can do accuracy on OD8. I just don't play below OD9 and 10. I showed you those scores from earlier where I was playing random double time Bravely You maps, and I just went down a difficulty and sight read various ones of them without changing the offset or anything. And it was like just steadily getting better. If I wanted to, I could just play OD8 and have fine accuracy, but it's really boring. I want it to be satisfying when I finish a song. I don't want it to be like a grind over and over again. I like Bravely You because it's satisfying to hit all the jumps over and over again, and it gives you a big PP at the end. And it's all about that big PP. The enjoyment from Osu is that it's just like, it's an addiction. Like it's chemically addictive. It's what is it? It's we play video games to get like immediate enjoyment. What's the word for it? The you know what I mean by immediate enjoyment? Like, there's a better word.
satisfaction.
Yeah, like instant gratification. That's it.
That's what it is.
Osu abuses the fuck out of instant gratification. So we play video games, right, because our lives don't have nearly enough troubles in them, realistically. Like, we're not in a war-torn world. Most of us aren't in a war-torn world or having to deal with, you know, death all the day. So we're not, like, running around the African plains. So to pretend we're running around the African plains...
I am.
Most of us have to pretend to run around the African plains. We complete, like, virtual tasks that have really no meaning beyond, like, a virtual number.
If I want to
like...
pretend I'm running around in the African plains, I just take my clothes off and, like, run in the intersection.
You're no lewd.
Just run around in circles.
Anyway, Osu abuses the crap out of instant gratification because it shows you a literal representation of your improvement. And it's got a ridiculously high skill ceiling, so if you just play it, you'll just get better. So as a result, you're like, okay, I'm not going to try that hard, I'm just going to play to get better. And then it just happens, and then you start thinking, hey, I'm going to learn this skill that exists. That's, like, really hard. And it just non-stop, it just feeds an addiction. But yeah, you just fix the other things to give you a big PP at the end. Yeah, like, what?
Who doesn't like having a big PP?
I don't know, I'm trying to, like, respecting your elders and eating vegetables and consuming
that won't give you a big PP.
butter in high amounts.
Now
Just
that will give you a huge PP.
Just drinking, surely, just, if you're obese, do you have a smaller dick? Or does it not change your, does it not change it?
Well, there's more fat around it, so it just kind of crowds it out, which technically makes
Okay,
it
that's the
smaller.
end of that conversation. We don't need to take it any further than that.
But
I just
you
want to
asked.
ask a question. Yeah, I know, but then I forgot
like-
that it was
Yeah,
probably
okay.
not... We don't have, like, 7 people here to, like, be the lesser devil. It's just going to be us two, and that's not going to be good. It's not going to reach any conclusion. Hey, Milkshake!
But that
you haven't
was
said your
the
mic yet.
conclusion. That was it.
That was conclusion. We've finished it.
Yeah.
You say dick size is genetic, but what
It
about
is.
if you're a kind person and compassionate towards your fellow human beings?
Your heart and dick will grow 3 times that size.
Exactly. If you want me to say hi sometimes, yeah, we're waiting for Daniel to want to also say hello, because then you'll have a friend to speak to. It's a lot easier to speak in a group if you're new into a group, if there's like loads of people there. Yeah, it's psychologically, like it's not actually chemical. That was like me over exaggerating, but like Osu is really like I was like I'm just gonna take a short break, and then I immediately lost all ability to
I
want to
won't
do
play Osu.
anything productive.
I'm playing Osu.
I just had to play it. I had to click those circles. 300 PP is so doable. And then I can show off to Lifemar how great I am. How missing one stream is the difference between 330 PP and 290. It's like one burst stream is like a 50 PP difference. I love double time. Your dick becomes much smaller. You know what? The only thing that matters in the world is the size of your Team Fortress 2 inventory. And how many kills you've got on your strange gloves of running urgently on heavy, that's also really important. You've got to make everyone know that you've got 218 kills. Why did I used to have all those strangers? Such a huge, weird...
name?
What, the word huge?
No, I just thought
Delete.
of my name.
Lifemar.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
There's someone in the server called Anonkun.
Oh, that might be someone I know.
Check 'em, Anonkun. You have a Pikachu avatar. Wiser words have never been said, yeah. I used to own every strange in the game. And then I looked at myself and said, would I rather have every strange in the game or a copy of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds? This was when PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds was released and no one was quite sure if it was good or not, and then I watched Northern Line play it once and I was like, I'm buying that. So I was like, yeah.
Alright, that is not someone I know.
I would much rather have PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds than strange Fists of Steel. It's like there's literally... Like I don't even main heavy. What? Why? And then I also like sold all my killstreak weapons and bought just regular strangers that aren't killstreak. On everything but spying. I don't know. You have 3 strangers, all of which you want in giveaways. That's cool. Did you spend like... I must have spent like my old scattergun, like the festives I used to have were like 50 keys each when I bought them, and then they were like 9 keys when I sold them. And it's like that was just not a worthy investment. Just a normal strange scattergun would have done the same thing. There we go. But yeah, I think it's fine if other people give you strangers, you can keep them. But like, if you have a strange on a weapon that you just don't use and it's got like 50 kills on it, I feel like it's, even if it's only 5 pence, that's 5 pence you could have spent on like a trading card or something, and then, you know, you could fit more friends list in, or you can get another, you can like show off your items on your profile or something. Like that's just way more useful.
I have 2 strange festive scatterguns
Oh my God.
signed by you.
Yeah, but one of them's got skin on it. You have
Yeah,
2
one's a
strange
skin.
kunais, 1 normal and 1 kill streak. Why do you have like two strange kunais? Do you use
Why not?
one of them exclusively on harvest or something, and it's like wheaty or something? Because you can put strange filters on stuff. You can do what Siny did, or whoever. I think it was Siny. You can get a sniper rifle and put a strange filter on it, and it will only count the strange parts. So it will have 0 kills, but like 1,000,000 headshots, for example. It's kind of a funny stat to have. Your extinguisher. I mean, I wouldn't feel sad about having a strange extinguisher, considering if they buff it, they'll probably over buff it horribly, and it'll go up like a huge amount in the Steam market. I'm gonna hold down my right
I think
click.
my favorite part of strange filters is the name, like the special names.
I
they
like
give
the
your
one
weapon.
where you can make a
They're so
chili
good.
spicicle or whatever. Like a frosty spicicle.
Strange frosty shovel. Ooh.
Whoops.
There was one that was like really good that I've always wanted, and I forget what it was. Canadian's good.
Canadians from, not
Yukon.
Borneo, sorry, Yukon, yeah. All unique weapons. You don't see the point of festive and strangers unless they sort of some sort of sentiment. Yeah, like I like...
Spooky, that's the one. Spooky.
Spooky. I like my spy festives because I'm used to them and they're pretty and I worked hard toward it. When I got this strange knife, this was like 30 or 40 keys when I first got it. And I was like, well, I worked hard to get that strange festive knife. I'm not selling it for a regular strange knife. I'm maybe like downgrading. But like my scattergun, for example, it was cool, but it was also like a lot of money that I could have spent on like, you know, food or electricity or water, corporeal like physical things, and instead it was sitting in my backpack. Now it's in Life Mod's backpack. Hooray!
Yeah.
Free skins are
And it
nice.
will stay
thing.
there
Shotguns is
forever.
cool. Yee. You bought the strange only first, and then you realised you got nice kill streaks. You brought a strange kill streak kunai. Fair. Let's go one more. We go one more map, and then that'll be it for tonight. I think we can do one more level. Only items worth spending more than £1 on each are unusuals. I mean that, or if you use a weapon a lot, like. Let's have a look. I've got a page for it. There we go. So like all my spy strangers, I haven't sold any of them. Even though like I don't use the red tape at all, I've still got it just because, you know, it's like 30p and I main spy, so it's nice to have it all nice and organized. But I used to have one of these pages for every class with all of their strangers. Now I just have this. So the scout, I've got his stuff. I've only got 20,000 kills on my scout gun. And, you know, it makes a lot more sense for this, because I only really use one loadout in most classes anyway. Flipping items is more entertaining. You get funds for new games that way. I mean, I would have, like, substantially better inventory if I just purely, when I used to trade, if I purely did it for profit. Because I used to, like, make a huge amount of keys and then buy something, mostly strangers. Like, I'd make, like, 50 keys profit, and then I'd buy, like, a strange machina, which is now, like, 5 keys or something.
Strange machinas are still pretty expensive.
Yeah, but it's not 50 keys.
No.
Or I'd buy, like, a new Hearts Unusual and then not sell it for, like, a year. Looking back, it might have had fun with them, but I think realistically, future me would much rather have, like, more food money than me in the past life really enjoying a Hearts, like, Engineer's cap for 10 minutes or whatever. But yeah, I used to, like, try and collect, like, unusuals for each classes, and I tried to get, like, hearts for all of them and stuff, and it was just, like... I spent way too much time investing all of my profit into something that I liked. Which is a fine way to trade, but, like, as I did it... Why were they allowed to run before me? As I did it, looking... Like, I really should have just purely traded for profit, really. Like, imagine being able to buy, like, all my food off of, like, Tf2. That would have been pretty cool. And instead, I got to own a Hearts head warmer for, like, 5 years or something, which was cool. But I don't have it right now. So, I know. I used to, like, lock in a lot of my backpack into stuff. It's still annoying when you keep requeuing casual. You have to try and get the same server in the casual match. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't understand the actual point. They didn't surely remove ad hoc because there were streamers complaining they were being stream sniped, right? Because it's the people that are going to put that much effort in are going to be people that are, like, cheating. They're like, oh, I'm going to try and find a pub with this man in and chase him everywhere. So them removing ad hoc just makes it harder for normal people who are, like, trying to join off their friends. Unbox a god tier unusual and pay for rent. I mean, I cashed out, like, quite a bit in my backpack, and it has purely gone to rent. But I think that's quite nice. If you look at my backpack like a while ago, it was like X amount, and now that X amount goes towards my stage agent. It's quite cool how like a weird little virtual item ends up, you know, existing as a house. It's kind of cool. That's what I've been doing though. Like all my stuff's been on Marketplace for a while. It's been slowly selling, and every time it sells, I'm like, oh cool, that's like another, you know, that's like another chunk of the rent just down as a result of someone spending, you know, some amount of money on like a green energy mining light or something. Your theory on why they removed it is incomplete. They tried to implement CSGO's queue system, but it wound up being complicated, so they just dropped Adcock. Yeah. Nice rockets. These soldiers are like shooting the floor. It's a bit weird. Shoot me again, soldier. Like that. Oh, maybe not. Why is my...
Ever since my Dragon Force, or the Fire and the Flame Slay, I really just haven't played much Osu whatsoever.
It was only the other day.
Yeah, but still, like...
I love how in Osu time, like one day is just years away.
Well,
that's how it feels.
Yeah, it was like 3 days ago, but I've played maybe 15 minutes each day ever since.
You've
which
still
is
played
very
daily.
For me. Yeah.
I haven't played it in so long, but I have turned it on every day.
Yeah, but like what I mean is like I haven't played enough to actually get warmed up and do anything. So
you should play that Mei-chan map. It's really good for warming up. It's short. It's got a very good beat. They've got a very good song. It covers all the main tricky things like
I'll just play remote
bursts.
control double time.
I like remote control double time though. And I mean the insane, not the take control or max control one. It's like a fine double time map. Also, I don't know what happened, but suddenly I can like read really high AR double time. Like when I used to look at like, remember Divine, what, Cold Green Eyes? I was having difficulty making all the jumps and single tapping it. I just played it casually earlier and I always get to like one jump I can't make, but I just had like no difficulty reading it at all, and the double taps were like perfectly fine. Well, they're not the double taps, the single tapping. I can just perfectly fine single tap like fast maps now, and I don't know what happened. I think that's why I managed to pass that to the end map, and the extra one is like farmable. I just, for some reason, I could just read like double time whatever AR that is. I do think I'm going to accidentally get like a 400 PP score one of these days though, like just from like Cold Green Eyes or like Greynat or something. MMOs beat out Tf2 in CSGO in terms of money spent, but do remember that like they're a subscription service and people actively lose their lives to them. Tf2, it's kind of hard to lose your life to, just as a result of the fact that it is... You join singular games and play them over and over again, and you meet different groups of people, and you, for the most part, don't tend to find communities anymore. Like, you used to. I used to spend all day on, like, Dust Bowl and Mario Kart and all that shit. But even then, you know, you're basically just sitting in an FPS server typing in the text chat. It's not quite the same as going around questing together and timing together raids and all that. So it's a lot easier to invest time into it because people consider it like a second life. Tf2 is still like a video game, even to obsessives. Like people who have 6,000 hours in, who I wouldn't know who would possibly put 6,000 hours in Tf2. Haha, I did. Oh. I mean, you take so much money for purely cosmetic items. How much do you think people spend on like big TVs that don't do anything? Just imagine instead of watching TV, you just play video games all day. That's the investment. Trickster. Oh, maybe not. Hello, Woolen. Hey, 555. Yeah, people, like, free-to-play games, whatever it is, the ecosystem just, it really encourages spending a lot of money on cosmetic items. Oh, you know. It's a weird thing. Copyright. Yeah. Hello. Oh, we've been playing a lot of Pyro today. What's this? Oh, nuclear fusion. Fantastic. Hey, Lifemar. He's still here. Are you dead? He's playing Osu. He's gone.
Yeah, I'm just Osuing.
You're never coming back. You can't compare a TV to cosmetic items for an SPS game. My idea is it's not like they're literally the same, but it's more of entertainment. It's an entertainment cost. So obviously the TV's got practical use. It's got a community use. You can invite people around your house. You can all watch a giant TV together. It's better than a small TV. But for someone, if you have an entertainment, you have free time on Saturday for 5 hours, and you spend 5 hours doing X, and you spend $6 on it, there's not much difference between if that person watches Top Gear every week, or if they play Dota every week. They're still spending 5 hours, they're still spending thousands of hours in front of an entertainment thing, and if they have that amount of disposable income, which a lot of people do, like, some people just don't spend much, and as a result, they spend all their money on hobbies, and their hobbies just happen to be free-to-play video games. Like CSGO, I think it's more of a... It's got like a bit of a... I'm better than you, but it's really easy to reach that rank. Like, if you just buy a really nice, like, knife, people automatically think you're, like, of high status. So that... People just like that. They like feeling like they're better. And it's really easy to reach that just by buying an item and spending money. They don't have to, like, better themselves or become better at the game or help anyone or anything. They just buy a virtual item. So it's a bit of an instant gratification on that thing. Like, have you ever just really wanted something? Like, you really want that, like, you know, lime green tussle cap or a strange kill streak scattergun with a description of Lenny face. You've just really wanted something, and then you end up getting it, and it's just really satisfying. Like, you've got it in your inventory and you're looking at it. I imagine it's like, if you've got a lot of money, then the bar for that goes up. So instead of it being, I want to buy that strange ambassador for, like, 3 refined metal, and then being happy, they have, like, thousands of pounds left over because they invested in real estate. They just buy a knife and they're like, oh, this is a really cool knife. And they look at it and they enjoy it. I'd rather have the TV. Just because, I mean, I don't watch a lot of TV right now, but I do watch a lot of, I use the TV a lot. And mostly just to watch YouTube. But it's helped me get up in the morning. Instead of, like, putting on my monitor and sitting at my TV. Or sitting at my computer even. I get up, I walk into the other room... Put the kettle on, make a coffee, and just stick, like, YouTube on the TV. And it's nice to have a bit of atmosphere. But, like, I'd be much happier having, like, a giant-ass TV than having, you know, a Circling Hearts team captain or whatever. Also, if other people come to my house, we can watch something together, or we can play, like, a video game together on the TV. Can't really enjoy an unusual hat together. You mostly use TV for E4 shows. That's fair. The Netflix account I was using has no longer being paid for, but I've now got access to a new one, so I need to finish Breaking Bad finally. I've been stuck on the last season for like a couple of weeks now. It's been annoying me because I just binged all of it. I watched like 3 seasons of it a couple of years ago, dropped it just because I forgot, and then I picked it up like a month or 2 ago and watched every episode except for the last like 5. So I've been missing out. I don't want to finish it. Shoot a rocket. But yeah, like, once I figured out how good YouTube is on the TV, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like, it's, like, I put, like, the Northern Line live super show on, which is Northern Line's live stream. He does 3 times a week. It's like a 3-hour long, it's basically just a TV show, and I just kind of have it on. And it was, like, just nice to have in the background. You sit and have a coffee in the morning, watch a bit of YouTube.
My older brother lives with his, like, childhood friend, and, they bought a projector instead of a TV.
Yeah.
And I think that was probably the smartest fucking thing they could have ever done.
I was considering buying a projector to put in my room against the wall, and then I found out how expensive they are, and I said no.
Yeah,
but I thought, because I've got
like,
a big white
they're
wall,
so good.
like, under
like,
the foot of my bed.
It's full, like, HD, but you have, like, a fucking, like, 150-inch screen that you can put anywhere. It's great.
I wanted to get one that, like, looked up, but they don't seem to exist.
It's so nice. Because, like, what we would do is every night, my older brother would go in there. Like, I used to go over there and, like, spend a week with him. But every night, we'd like, go out and get something to eat and then come back to eat it. And we'd just, like, I don't know, like, watch JonTron on the projector or something. Like,
that's pretty cool.
It's really cool, yeah.
Yeah. I just, like, YouTube on the TV is really cool. And then when I look at my analytics, it's like 1% of your views are on the TV. And I'm like, I feel like it should be more than that. Like, most of it's on mobile, which is may or may not surprise you, but most YouTube views are via mobile and not the actual browser.
That actually does surprise me.
There you go. Like more than you'd expect. I don't actually remember what the analytic is, but for YouTube in general, not just my channel, it's like 2/3 or something is mobile.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It's just
I don't watch anything on mobile.
Remember, most people don't own PCs anymore. They have like a tablet, and the tablet is considered mobile.
It makes me really sad.
I mean, if I was living in like a tiny Tokyo apartment, I would and like I wasn't into like PC gaming.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'd much rather have like a little tiny tablet I can take everywhere. That doesn't take up a lot of room. Yeah. It's cheap. It does what it does. It it lets me have a screen that I can watch stuff on. I'd much rather just have a tablet. But since I have a computing addiction and I have to have a mechanical keyboard and play video games all day, I couldn't exist with just a tablet because I do more than just watch stuff. I also play stuff. But like, I don't know, like YouTube as TV is really cool because instead of having to like look at what's on and watch adverts all the time and be like, oh, this show isn't that good, it's a rerun, you just put YouTube on and it works like surprisingly well. I don't know. Don't you really need to have a really cleaned and generally well looked after wall for the projector? It depends how light the room is. If the room's in pitch black,
You just need a white wall.
you just need a white wall. Like my wall is just white. If it's pitch
Either
black,
that,
I presume
or
a
just
projector
get
would be
a bed
alright.
sheet and just drape it over the wall.
Bed sheet would
like
work.
just get like 2 tacks.
I
And just
assume.
like bop bop and just drape it.
I assume unless you're spending loads of money, the color depth and quality is not as good as a TV. But if you're watching a YouTube video, color depth and quality isn't what you're looking for.
How I see it is you can spend like $500 on a TV and you have like a really nice TV, or you could spend like $1,000 on a projector and you have pretty comparable like color quality and color depth
I
and all
would
that.
not spend
and then, like,
twice as much for the same product. You might want to
and
reword
then,
that.
No, and then you get a screen that's like 3 times the size.
But screen size maxes out after a point. Depends where you sit. Like my monitor's fine being
Yeah.
21
Yeah, but,
inches,
like-
but if my TV was 21 inches, I'd have to sit as close as I am now.
Yeah, but like a projector is like you can fill your whole fucking wall with that.
Yeah. I really wanted to know, like, because I remember Linus Tech Tips doing a video ages ago about a projector that faced up. Like, you put it on the floor at the floor of a wall, and it like projects up. So I wanted to know if those existed, or if there was like a cheap Chinese variant I could buy. Did I just die in front of it? I thought you only died if you were on the side of the saw. Oh well. You can use your TV as a monitor. You can, but there's a
you, like,
huge amount
horrible
of
refresh rate.
no, not just, it's the input lag. There's a huge input delay.
That too. Yeah.
I used to play guitar. When I visit my friend in from college, I guess. When I visit my friend from college, we sometimes play Guitar Hero on his TV. There's like a couple 100 millisecond delay.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Like, you look at a gaming monitor and it's like between 1 and 10. Like 1 and 5 normally when marketing, but in reality it's like 1 to 10. TVs are like 10 times that. They're like pretty bad to play on.
Yeah.
They're fine if you're playing console games. Like if you're playing Legend of Zelda, you're not going to notice that. But if you're playing a first-person shooter, you are. But I really wanted to know if I could just get a projector on the floor, because then at like night on my bed, instead of having like my tiny little phone screen, I could have like a nice image on the wall opposite me and like sit myself up and watch like YouTube on that. Couldn't find any. Couldn't find any projectors that faced up, and all the normal projectors were like hundreds of pounds. And I was like, no, I think I'll stick with my phone for now. If I had like 300, 400 pounds more to spend, I would have just spent that much more on a phone rather than on a projector I'm going to use in my bedroom. You know? It's entertainment costs. Wow, I just missed all of those egos. The Saw. I got seen by Father Pellegrini. It really angered me how he wrote, whoever it was in the Discord wrote Father Pellegrin instead of Pellegrini. It angered me. It made me just incredibly upset. Just could not stop yelling inside. Just, non-stop. There's a spy. No? Maybe he's... Whoosh. No? Okay. Where's that spy going? Oh, I just hit my water. Oh, for you hate crits. I don't like crits. I think crits are a bad mechanic and should be removed. And if they're putting this much time into rebalancing the game and all the weapons, they should rebalance around crits, because this is the best time for it. But I doubt they will. Just build a custom thing to ham your projectile so it's facing the wall. Remember, I rent. I'm not allowed to just shove hooks in the ceiling. As much as it is, you know, like a Twitch, you know, you're making a joke, but in like a serious practical sense, I couldn't just have a normal projector, because it would have to be like on top of my pillow? Kinda? Like, if I wanted to have it against the wall of my feet of my bed, it would have to be where my head is. And like, there's not a shelf there already. It's just a wall. My bed just rests against a wall. So I would be kind of unhappy having like a metal plastic box above my head that I put there. Probably via blue tack or something. Because you're not allowed to use nails in a flat. You're not even meant to use blue tack either. It's just a part of renting. Lifemar, would you like to have like a projector in your room by your bed?
I mean, I just sit at my computer, so I wouldn't really care.
But you never just want to lie in your comfortable bed at like in the morning when you wake up and just have it without having to go onto the sofa or anything?
No.
You're not
Well,
like really
I don't
cold
know.
when you wake up in the morning and just don't want to leave the sheets.
No, because it's like fucking 80 degrees in my house.
Wait, so when you get out of bed, can you just get out of bed? Because I'm always like,
you
I
just
don't want
get
to
out and
leave
it's like
because
hot
I'm
as shit. Unless it's the middle of winter, then it's like you just don't want to die.
oh, I'm
Because
freezing.
it's like, I don't know, like -5 centigrade.
I
don't know.
still don't have the heating turned on, despite the fact that cans left in my room overnight like go cold. But I don't want to, because I know once I start putting the heating on, the bills are gonna like triple. Because right now I've got like 0 spent on heating, and it's the most expensive part about a house. Your rules are pretty strict. You live in a dorm. Most of the time there are holes from drilling. I don't live in a student dorm. I live in a flat. I live in like an actual, like a house, like a flat. It's with like an actual estate agent, and it's expensive rent, and it's horrid in like all the pricing, but it's wonderful in the sense that it's an adult abode. Like, you're not treated as a student, because you're not. It's, you know, sold as a professional place. And as a result, you're not allowed to just go and stick nails in the wall, because it's, you know, it's a house. This guy, like, whoever it was that owns the house, put a lot of money and investment into it, and you're not allowed to just go in and stuff on the walls. But in, when I was in uni halls, I imagine they probably wouldn't have noticed if you modded them. My uni halls had, like, really good showers, I just remember. They had, like, power showers, so I'm gonna miss those. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream. It's about midnight. We've been going for about 3.5 hours. I think it's a good time to cut it. So I will say good night to everyone. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
I think we're doing... It's Thursday. Probably just be doing Tf2 or something. Friday, I think we're doing Terraria, maybe. Saturday, I'm not sure, because I think Tip of the Hats is on. Sunday, Pokemon. But yeah, tomorrow, Tf2 probably. Good night, everyone. I'm going to host someone, so if you just want to keep watching TF2, I'll just go and host someone. But yeah, good night.